No, 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 no. Cut the lights. Cut the lights. We're not rocking that way right now. We're not rocking that way. Right? Orange and blue skies all day, every day. You guys already know. But tonight is not the night. Tonight we're coming in. We're handling business. All professional. We don't want a game 7. As special as a game 7 in Madison Square Garden would be as a fan, let's be real. Knicks in 6 until proven otherwise. They're taking tonight. You come in. We're locked in on business. We're going to handle it tonight, and we're going to move on for the Boston Celtics that are waiting for us. Listen, the Minnesota Timberwolves handled what they needed to handle. You see, if Minnesota ended up losing that game, game 1 of the conference finals would have been on Sunday. Considering the Knicks are winning today. We already know that's a foregone conclusion. We know they're winning today. We're standing on business. Game 1 would have been on Sunday. Minnesota handled their business, forcing a game 7. So game 7 is now on Sunday. Game 1 of the conference finals is now on Tuesday. Whether or not the Knicks win at all. So all I'm saying is the Knicks got to win today to get as much rest as they need, as much rest as they can get, because OG Anunoby is going to be highly, highly important. He's important anyway. We know this. But we're going to need him against Boston. Tatum, Brown, them big dudes over there, everybody else we're not worried about, especially with Porzingis out and injured. We don't know when he's coming back. I haven't heard an update on him. He might come back for the conference finals, who knows? I'm worried about us, though. We need OG Anunoby as healthy as possible. In order to do that, he needs as many days off, as many days focused on recuperating and healing that hamstring, because we gonna need him. So today we got to stand on business. Today we got to handle them with ease. We lost both games in Indiana. That's not good enough. You gotta win the games on the road if you want to be a serious contender. And I know the Knicks, they're down all their guys. We know this. We've been here before. We talked about this a million times. But here's the thing. I don't care. The Knicks are still, with all those injuries, better than this Pacers team. So come in, handle your business, pick up the victory here today. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome. And Krim starting us off with a very generous super chat, my boy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. He said, what? Turn on those orange and blues. He said, let's get the party started early today. Let's get it started early. Knicks got to come out with the right mentality. And listen, they got 2 days off. They had 2 days off coming into tonight, which is something they didn't have in game 4 when they got absolutely smacked around the court in Indiana. Now, game 3 was a closer game. Today, I'm expecting the Knicks to come out and pick up the victory, if only because they're well rested. They got their starting lineup out there correct. No more Precious Achiuwa. We got Deuce McBride in there. That is the correct decision from Tom Thibodeau. Appreciate him coming to that determination earlier in the series rather than later. Deuce got to step up because Tyrese Haliburton coming off of a terrible game where he got lambasted by the national media for being absolutely invisible in a pivotal game 5. He going to come out looking to get his tonight. He going to come out uber aggressive. He going to look to draw fouls on McBride. He going to look to draw him into easy, silly fouls. McBride got to be ready tonight. I know he knows this. He's already talked about it. Haliburton going to have a different mindset today. So Deuce McBride's got to change up his mindset. Good denial defense, fantastic on-ball defense, force him to make perimeter shots, which he can do, and he just got to live with the results. Here we go. We're getting ready to check in, baby. How's everybody doing? Anthony Serrano. We know Crim's in the chat. Was popping Crims. Anthony Serrano, Sean Deese, Big Rud, Shot Collars, Relic, K Hazy, Raul, Peter, Jose, D Ramos, 2024, Mark, AP. What's popping, everybody? Let's get a big old victory today. A big one. I don't want to win by 1. I want to win by 20 on their home court. I don't care. Continue to lay it on them. Right? The last game we were saying, continue to run up the score. Nothing easy. Embarrass them. This is the playoffs. This is the playoffs. I don't know about y'all, but I've been thinking about this since last game ended. I said, okay, now we got to go to game 6 and end it. The same way we did against Philadelphia. We went up there to Philadelphia. Everybody was like, oh, Philly, they going to win in Philly. They going to force that game 7. Now we went up there and smacked them dudes up, ended that series in 6. We're doing the same thing tonight. We're doing the same thing tonight. We are better than this Pacers team. We got the requisite amount of rest. We coming out tonight. We beating them up on the glass. Isaiah Hartenstein knows what he's got to do. He came out the last game. He said, dang, I can't have another performance like game 4. I'm trying to get paid in the offseason. I'm trying to win these playoff games. I'm trying to make my own mark here in the league. Well, everybody took notice of what he did last time. 12 offensive rebounds, 17 overall for the game. He's going to come out tonight, and you know he's going to be super aggressive. You know Josh Hart's going to come flying in. We locking in tonight, right? If Tyrese Haliburton's going to be super aggressive with the ball in his hands, Josh Hart guarding Pascal Siakam, might get a little bit of a rest to start the game. But we just going to have to see how it plays out. Sean D said, what channel is the Knicks playing on? It's on ESPN. It's an ESPN game. From here on out, I believe all Knicks games will now be ESPN. Eastern Conference Finals are played on ESPN. Western Conference Finals are played on TNT. I believe that is the case. Krim said, I'm watching it on Spanish Fubo. That's fire. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fire. Sean D said it's golf playing? It's gotta be on a different ESPN channel, Sean D. For me, it's on ESPN. Cap Top now said new rebounds, period. Yeah. I think every team that's won the rebounding battle has won the game so far in this series, so. My ESPN's got the game, Sean Deese. I don't know what to tell you. I'm on ESPN right now and the game's on. Jandry DeLuna. What's up, Jandry? Mark, a different Mark, a green Mark, unless that's the same Mark. We might got 2 Marks in here. Mark said, we got to set the tone early. Don't play with the food. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. Don't come out to a hot start the way you did the last game, game 5. Right? Come out the same way you did in game 5. Same kind of mentality. Aggressive, physical, nothing easy. And let the chips lie where they may. AP said, let's avenge Carmelo Anthony. Absolutely. I follow Roy Hibbert's channel. He likes the Knicks, but he's rooting for the Pacers. He's just got to say that publicly because he's a Pacer. He's just got to say that publicly because he's a Pacer. Jandry DeLuna said, today is our day, Knicks day. Let's go. Win it in 6. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ty, what's up, Ty? Big Task. Big Task said, we are the tough guys, not the Pacers. The Pacers out there putting on a facade, trying to pretend like there's something they're not. We know who it is. We know who it is. Kareem said Josh Hart doesn't know how to rest. I imagine Josh Hart doing nothing but sleeping. As soon as the game ends, he hops into a hyperbolic time chamber and he rests up until the next game, and then he pops out like, all right, 48 minutes, ready to go again. Charlie V. Cruz, what's up, Charlie? Peter said, watch out for Indy trying to get us to a dirty game. I mean, that's not really their game, though. That's our game. Even if they do try to bait us into a dirty game, the Knicks would still come out on top. Mark said, bro, I'm the OG, Mark. We got 2 marks. We got 2 marks. Charlie said, Alec Burks is our 6th man. We're back to Alec Burks' 6th man minutes. We got him and Precious Achiuwa off the bench, and both of them have to come through the way they did in Game 5. Here we go. Here we go. Getting ready for the tip. Fred, what's up, Fred? Daryl Ramsey, what's up, Daryl? Nick Yak, what's poppin', Yak? Finish it tonight, absolutely. End it, get your rest in, get ready for Boston on Tuesday. Handle your business tonight, and you're in the conference finals. Turner, Anna Hartenstein for the tip. Turner wins it. DiVincenzo looking to steal it. Siakam picks it up. He's bringing it down on the left wing. Attacking, coming to his right. Getting downhill, attacking the basket. Can't get it to go. Good contest from Hartenstein. Siakam on the floor. McBride pushing. Getting past Nesmith. Leaves it off for Hart, but just over his fingertips. Siakam picks it up. Over to Haliburton, over to Nembhard, back to Haliburton, up top to Nesmith, back to Haliburton on the left wing being guarded by Brunson. Haliburton's going to dance, cross-court pass to Siakam, catches in the corner, driving to his right, gets caught in the air, kicks it up top. Nesmith for a 3, looking to open it up, can't get it to go, long rebound, finds its way back out to Nesmith. Nesmith over to Haliburton, right wing 3 for Haliburton, and he gets the party started with a 3 for Tyrese Haliburton. Can't lose him there, come on. McBride's got to inbound it, gets it into Brunson, and the crowd is on their feet. It's a great crowd down there in Indiana, you can hear it. Brunson head to Hartenstein, has it up top, leaves it off for DiVincenzo, coming to his right, going under the basket, up top, McBride catches, back to DiVincenzo, left wing 3 for Dante, he's feel good in the building, in and out, bounces out, Turner, good box out on Hartenstein, here comes Siakam. Siakam up top, driving to his right, crosses over to his left, getting past Josh Hart, kicks it, cross court, Nembhard, over to Haliburton, wide open, another one, can't get that one to go, fight for the rebound, knocked into the air, off of Miles Turner, ball going to the Knicks. Couple of open shot for the Pacers here that they didn't knock down. We'll take it. Knicks got to lock in here, get a basket, Knicks. Get on the board. 3-0 to start. Haliburton started us off with a 3. Let's see how the Knicks answer. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top. New York City VAR was popping, my guy. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Nesmith. Coming to his left, over to McBride. McBride coming down the lane. Has it at the foul line. Pull-up jumper out of the mid-range. In and out, halfway down. Can't get it to stay. Here comes Haliburton bringing it down the other way. Cross-court pass to Nembhard on the right wing. Crossing over to his left. Getting to the basket. Reverse layup with the right hand. Gets it to go, and it's 5-0. Get a basket here, Knicks. Hartenstein bringing it down. Over to Brunson. Brunson has it up top. Nesmith guarding a full court. Brunson putting his head down, attacking. Goes to the basket, lays it up, gets it to go. Just powering through the contact. My goodness. Here comes Nesmith bringing it down right side of the court. Hands it off to Nembhard. Over to Turner up top, back to Nembhard. Nembhard coming to his left off the Turner screen. Snakes again to his right hand. Stops in the mid-range. Puts up a fall-away jumper off the back rim. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein keeps it alive. Here comes Brunson picking it up. Over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart putting his head down, attacking. Coming to his left, and a foul on Siakam. There you go. Get your head in the game. Put it down, get to the basket, draw them fouls. Slow it down. That's what we want to see. Kenny, what's up, Kenny, Knicks fan? What's popping, everybody? We're in here. Yvette, we're in here. We're getting baskets. We're getting to the paint. So far, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, both of them putting their heads down, getting to the basket. They get it into McBride, back to Brunson, coming to his left. Nesmith trying to stick with him, crosses over to his right in the mid-range, pull-up jumper off the front rim, but gets a nice soft bounce as it falls through the basket. 4-5, we've calmed things down a little bit. Here comes McBride, pushing the pace, has it on the right wing. Inside pass to Siakam, they lost him, he lays it up, gets it to go, no foul. A lot of contact from Josh Hart. Siakam able to finish anyway. 9:30 to go, McBride bringing it down. They got to lock in on the Haliburton matchup. Come on, Deuce, lock in, my boy, lock in. He's gotten loose a couple of times already. McBride has it up top. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein fakes the handoff to Brunson. Keeps it. Hands it off to McBride. McBride coming to his left off the screen. Stepping back. Puts up a wide open straightaway 3 for Deuce McBride. Line me up, Deuce. We're going to need a big game, Deucey. Here comes Nesmith pushing the other way, putting his head down, attacking, in the paint, leaves it off. Siakam kicks it out, Turner in the corner, extra pass to Nembhard, pass fake, driving in the middle of the lane, puts up a mid-range jumper, comes up short, fight for the rebound, knocking for the air. Nesmith able to grab it. Nesmith on the right wing, up top to Nembhard, crossing over to his left, attacking Josh Hart, stops on the 1 foot, puts up the floater, gets that one to go. Nembhard being very aggressive to start the game. 9-7, both teams going back and forth. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Nesmith. Brunson keeping it, dancing around a couple of screens, has it up top. Nesmith hits the floor again, and Brunson can't knock down the straightaway three as Nesmith gave him space. Here comes Haliburton, right side of the court, being guarded by McBride, coming to his left up a couple of screens, gets it over to Nesmith on the right wing, pump fakes, driving to his left, loses it. DiVincenzo picks it up, he's bringing it down, over to McBride on the left wing. McBride, pump fake, back to DiVincenzo, wide open as the trailer for a three, off the back rim. We gotta knock these down, Devo. He's like 0 for 10 on his last 10 three-point attempts. Didn't hit one last game. Siakam driving it down in the paint. Great contest from Hartenstein. Way off. Ball knocked loose. McBride runs it down. He's bringing it down. Gets right past Haliburton. He's putting his head down, attacking the basket. Kicks it out to Brunson on the right wing. Up top to DiVincenzo. Catching 5 from 3. Knock this one down. Can't get it to go. Devo, come on, man. We need these. Hit ahead to Siakam. Here it comes. Brunson, the lone defender, Euro step down the lane, can't knock down the lefty layup. He's looking for a foul call, no foul call. They're letting them play. DiVincenzo putting his head down, attacking Haliburton, Euro step down the lane, kick to the Brunson in the corner. Up top, Josh Hart putting his head down. He had the open three, over to DiVincenzo, puts up the floater. DiVincenzo finally gets one to go down. Hopefully he sees the shot goes down and he starts knocking down some of these wide open threes he's getting. Here comes Haliburton, bringing it down, has the left side of the court being guarded by McBride. Attacking to his left, getting past him. Throws it in the corner, off of Brunson's hands. They swing it around to Nembhard. Pump fakes, driving down the lane. Euro steps, lays it up with the right hand. Nembhard being very aggressive to start the game. Brunson crosses over to his right, gets past Nesmith, bringing it down. Has it up top, driving to his left, pulling it back out, coming to the corner. Siakam switches onto him. It's a mismatch. Brunson's going to dance with it. Pulls up for three in the left wing. Comes up short. Couple of short shots here from the Knicks. They got to warm up into this game. Come on. We're getting good looks from the perimeter. We're not knocking them down. Siakam has it in the post against McBride. Foul. No shot. Foul on the floor. Siakam knocked down the little post move, but they say foul before the gathering shot from Siakam. Foul on McBride, who was cross-matched against him as the Pacers came down in transition. We got to knock down some of these threes, man. We're getting good looks from the perimeter. We're not knocking any of them down. The Pacers also not settling for any threes. They're attacking the basket. They got the memo from their coach, Rick Carlisle. He said, listen, stop settling for these little old threes. Get into the paint. And that's exactly what Nembhard has done. The Knicks they gotta close out short, and they gotta say, go ahead, shoot that three, brother. Go ahead, shoot that three. Because we don't believe in your ability to knock down threes. He's been a very inconsistent shooter all year. Mark said, enough with the threes. Come on. They're wide open looks, Mark. They're wide walk-in open looks. You gotta knock those down. DiVincenzo's 0 for 3. All three of them. Absolutely butt naked, wide open three, standing there all by himself. You got to knock that down if you're Dante DiVincenzo. I don't want him turning that shot down. What are you, crazy? Shoot that thing, knock that thing down. He's 0 for 3. Pick your play up. You're better than that. As for Jalen Brunson, a couple of open looks himself. He didn't knock any of them down. Right? One off of Nesmith, slipping and falling. Brunson making him touch earth yet again. You got to knock that three down. Comes up short. It's right on line. Oh, no, that one was a little too long. It's right on line, just slightly too long. And then the last one, dribble pull up three over Siakam. That's just a knockdown shot right there. Siakam giving him space because he knows Brunson can blow by him. Brunson just got knocked down that shot. So they're 0 for 5 from 3 to start the game? No, Deuce McBride hit one. So they're 1 for 6? You're better than that. You got to knock down that shot. James Sumler, what's up, James? Raymond Vasquez, what's popping, everybody? Susan, is Susan in the chat? El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? Whew. Mark said, would have preferred a higher percentage shot. You can't get higher percentage than wide open three for your best three-point shooter, Mark. Unless you're talking about uncontested layup, which the Pacers are packing the paint in transition, you can't get more high percentage than a wide open three for your best three-point shooter. What are we talking about? Brunson 0 for 2, DiVincenzo 0 for 3. They are exactly 1 for 6. Randy, what's up, Randy? Randy said Susan's MIA tonight. Have yet to see Susan. She'll be here at some point. Isaiah Gardner, what's up, Isaiah? Isaiah said, but Brunson in general has been hitting his threes like that. Can't lose confidence in the shot. If the shot's there, you're confident in the shot, you got to take the shot. 10 times out of 10. You don't lose confidence in your shot. Players like Brunson don't lose confidence. Right? I know us mere mortals, we're going to be like, I haven't been hitting them. I got to get into the paint. That's us. That's us regular people. He not regular people. He going to take that shot 10 times out of 10, and I'm living with it because he's that dang good. Just got to knock him down. Decade, what's up, Decade? Said Indy rims are not level. Dirty tricks. They do got a bit of an awkward bounce on them, it looks like. They look a little tight. Charlie says, I like it when Sheffy says that, Tigre. Tigre says, hopefully, Burks can keep the hot hand. Hopefully. We're going to need it. We're going to need all hands on deck today. And so far, DiVincenzo not knocking down shots. So far. We'll get into it. They got to loosen up. First time out of the game. Let's see how they come out of it. NYC VAR said Brunson needs help. I mean, that's every game. That's every game. We need somebody to step up for the Knicks. Who is it going to be tonight? They get it into Siakam up top on the right wing, being guarded by Hart. Hands it off to Nembhard, coming to his left. Over to Turner. Pump fakes, driving to his right. Goes past Hartenstein. Goes up with a big right-handed jam. Look, and the foul on Hartenstein. Looking to get the crowd going. Looking to hype his team up. Miles Turner absolutely exploding to the basket for a big right-handed jam. Hartenstein, you gotta step up, my boy. Miles Turner's taking to you right now. You took it to him last game. Here comes Turner coming out. Ready to go. Turner at the foul line. Can't convert the three-point play. Fight for the rebound. Siakam takes it away from Josh Hart. And a foul on Josh Hart, who comes up holding his abdomen. I don't like that. Holding his stomach. Oof. He's holding his stomach. He's in pain. Pressures the Chew is coming in for Josh now. That's not good. Josh Hart to the bench. The injuries continue to pile up for the Knicks. Just another thing for us to overcome. So Precious Achiuwa checks in for him. Turner has it up top, hands it off to Nembhard. Coming to his left off the Turner screen, bounce past to Turner at the foul line, little pull-up jumper. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Achiuwa with the rebound, here comes Brunson. You got to step up now, Precious. Forgot to credit the Pacers with that, too. 9-13, Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Nesmith, coming to his right. Haliburton jets out. Brunson keeps it, Nesmith guarding him. Brunson leans right in, goes up to a floater, gets blocked from behind. DiVincenzo knocks it over to McBride, a straightaway three from Deuce, and he gets it to go. Deuce McBride coming through today, continuing his hot shooting, 13-12. Haliburton up top, crosses over to his left, coming off a screen. Picks his dribble up, over to Siakam in the high post. Left side of the court, foul line extended, being guarded by Achiuwa, swings through to his right, spins to his left, puts up a little flip shot with the left hand, gets it to go over Achiuwa. It's good defense, that's better offense. McBride bringing it down. McBride has it up top, over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Back to McBride on the right wing. He's feeling it. Another three. The Deuce McBride game, baby. Part 2. The Deuce McBride game, part 2. Tied at 15. Haliburton has it up top, coming to his left. Over to Nesmith. Wide open three. Puts it up from the left wing. Comes up short. Turner fight for the rebound. Ball knocked loose from Hartenstein. DiVincenzo picks it up. He's bringing it down left side of the court. Nembhard guarding him, coming to his right. Over to McBride. McBride swings it in the corner to Achiuwa. Achiuwa puts up a three. Precious Achiuwa off the back rim. I don't love that shot, Precious, but I like the confidence. Nembhard bringing it down, attacking DiVincenzo. Can't get the reverse layup to go. Precious Achiuwa with a block. Siakam has it. Throws it inside. Knock loose from McBride. Precious picks it up. Good defense from the Knicks, causing the turnover. McBride turning on the Jets, putting his head down, goes up, and he lays it up and in. The Deuce McBride game, part 2, everybody. Welcome to Deuce McBride's world. 17-15. McBride taking over. Siakam on the left wing, being guarded by DiVincenzo on the switch. Gets it over to Nembhard. Has it up top, being guarded by Achiuwa. They throw it inside to Siakam. Catches under the basket. Knocked loose from DiVincenzo, but they call a foul on the reach-in. Whew. Slim Slammer, what's up, Slim? Deuce McBride with 11 points here already here in the first quarter, early in the first quarter. Halfway through the first quarter, he's got 11 points. The Deuce McBride game, people. Welcome to a new world. Krim said Josh is okay. I hope so. We're going to need him. Peter said, come on, Chevy, shake Chauncey. Chauncey, my boy, you got to come through and you got to guard Siakam. No Josh Hart. Precious, struggling just a bit coming into the game. You got to warm up into this one. You got to come through, Chauncey. Come through, my boy. Lock in. You got to guard Siakam. It's your duty tonight, Chauncey. Mark Moore, what's up, Mark? We got this. We do. Jonathan Martinez, clock. Clock still going. Appreciate you, John. Appreciate you. Oh, no, actually, clock is good, actually. Under 5 minutes to go. Foul on the Pacers on the missed free throw. They split it. Josh Hart coming back into the game. Still rubbing that stomach, man. Something happened. James Mason, what's up, James? That's what I want. I want to see McBride being aggressive. Absolutely. McBride bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Haliburton, over to Brunson on the right wing. Coming to his left, McConnell is checked in, along with Toppin. Brunson dancing with it up top. Coming to his right, hesitation move, going right into Turner. Lays it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. Harnstein, offensive rebound. Over to Josh Hart, back to Brunson in the corner. Wide open for three. Line me up, JB. Comes up short. Josh Hart, offensive rebound. Up top, DiVincenzo. Wide open, Devo. Line me up for three. Finally gets one to go. That's what we need. Keep taking the open ones. Finally got one to go. McConnell, crossover dribble, lays it up with the left hand over DiVincenzo. Beautiful move from McConnell. He's locked in, ready to go. He's aggressive. Josh Hart on the right wing, being guarded by Toppin. Coming to his left off the Harnstein screen, putting his head down. Has it up top, picks his dribble up over to DiVincenzo. Being guarded by Nembhard. DiVincenzo on the left wing. Driving to his left, spins to his right, puts up a little mid-range jumper off glass. Banks it in for Dante DiVincenzo. There you go, Dante, heat up. We got McBride, we got DiVincenzo going now. McConnell on the left wing, picks his dribble up. Over to Turner. Turner throws it inside the Toppin, being guarded by Brunson. They bring a double team. Toppin has it. Ball poke loose. It's going to remain with the Pacers. Good defense from the Knicks. They had the mismatch. Toppin being guarded by Brunson. And the Knicks able to come out alive on that. Shepard checking in for Nembhard here. NYC Bar said playing Boston at a different level. Well, it's a good thing we're playing the Pacers tonight. We got to lock in here before we get to Boston. McConnell has it up top in the corner to Haliburton, being guarded by McBride. Haliburton has it. Coming to his right, keeping it. Crossing over to his left. Up top, Obi Toppin. Pump fakes. He's driving to his left. Shot clock winding down, but Toppin goes all the way to the basket and throws it down with the left hand, being aggressive. Brunson bringing it down. McConnell guarding him. Has it on the left side of the court. Coming to his right off the Harnstein screen. Now Josh Hart coming up set screen, coming to his right, Toppin guarding him. Inside pass to Josh Hart, wide open, going to the basket, ball knocked loose. Josh Hart picking it up, diving on the floor, ball knocked loose, saves it out to DiVincenzo in the corner, able to rip it away, and DiVincenzo knocks it down again. There you go. Josh Hart still making sure Haliburton couldn't get his hand on that ball. Fantastic effort from Josh Hart. McConnell turning the corner, in the corner to Toppin. The extra pass up top to Haliburton, it gets poked out of bounds. Good defense from the Knicks. I forgot the time. I thought the time was going this whole time. 3:11 to go here in the first quarter. And the Knicks ball movement and their shot making starting to go their way. See what happens, Mark? You got to take the shots that are there. You got to take the open shots. You got to take the open shots. Dante DiVincenzo's too good of a shooter to turn down open shots from three. You're better than that. Finally starting to knock him down. Knocked down his last two after missing his first three. Haliburton has it in the corner. No, that's McConnell in the corner. Inside the Toppin. Toppin has it. Out to Siakam. Swings it over to Haliburton. Driving to his left. Back to McConnell. McConnell has it up top. Being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his left off the screen. He's got space. Little fall away jumper. Comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. Good box out from Achua on Siakam. Josh Hart up top over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Toppin. Clear it out. Clear it out. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Brunson being guarded by Toppin. One-on-one. Crosses over to his right. Getting down the lane. Kicks it up top to Josh Hart. Good defense from the Pacers to help corral. Over to McBride. McBride being guarded by McConnell. Shot clock winding down. Coming to his left off the screen. Putting his head down. Attacking the corner. Leaves it off for Josh Hart. Ooh, off the fingertips of Josh Hart. You gotta squeeze onto that orange, Josh. That was a good move. It was a good move. Good cut from Josh Hart. McBride just was a little off from McBride. Josh Hart was wide open, cutting to the basket by himself. Real close, man. Real close on that one. Cap Top now said, Kid Chaos is here. Josh Hart, the Chaos Engine, baby. The Chaos Engine. AP said, don't want to lose to Obi. Never that. Never. Absolutely. 2:33 left to go. Let's sync up our timer exactly. Real Art Manifest. What's up, Real Art? He said, bobblehead need to attack the paint. He's warming into the game. You're right. He needs to do a better job getting into the paint. But the thing is, like, the Pacers are locked in on Brunson right now. Every time he's got the ball in his hands, they are surrounding the paint. And they're saying, kick it out to your guys. And so far, the guys are coming through. The Knicks got 25 points, and Brunson's what, got 2? Brunson's got 2 points. McBride with 11, DiVincenzo with 10. So everybody else is heating up. Listen, the last person on the Knicks that I'm concerned about having a good game is Jalen Brunson. So if everybody else is going to play well, and then we'll get a later explosion from JB, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that, but everybody else stepping up right now, JB's going to get hit. Krim said, does Frank have anything to say? Frank is a silent killer. Frank don't ever got nothing to say. He just shows up. He does his work. He goes back to bed. Frank is the enforcer here on the stream. He's the enforcer. He keeps everybody in line. Ty said it's happening tonight. Talk about it, Ty. Talk about it. It's happening, absolutely. Jules, what's up, Jules? Tonight we take care of business. Absolutely. Absolutely. Taking care of business. Taking these Pacers out in their own building. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Randy said, I got a feeling the Knicks will do it tonight. Me too. I've had this feeling all week. After we watched them beat down the Pacers at home, I said, hold on. Hold on. They're locked in. Hold on. They figuring stuff out. They getting the requisite amount of rest they need. They coming out. They're ready to go. NYC Bar said, shout out to New York sports this year. By the way, the Rangers coming through, ending their series in 6. The Knicks got to follow suit. They got to follow suit. The Rangers with an epic third period comeback. A natural hat trick. Reminiscence of Messier back in 94. I'm just saying. The stars are aligning for the Knicks this year. We gotta come through. We gotta come through. We gotta hold up our end of the bargain. Rangers took care of business. The Knicks now need to take care of business. NYC Bar said, is OG good if we play Boston? They said he's ramping up. He's doing a little bit more day in and day out, but I would not expect him ready for game 1, but you never know. You never know. Karan Clark reminding people to get the likes up. Appreciate you, Karan Clark. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. I said we were going to sync up the timer, and then it completely slipped my mind, and the timer ran out. My fault. My fault. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Cap Topnotch said, Indy tired of hearing about JP. You know they are. You know they are. Deuce McBride started off the game 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from downtown. You gotta love it. Dutch B, what's up, Dutch? AP said, I hope some people in the chat probably wasn't even born the last time the Knicks were in the conference finals. No turnovers by Josh Hart. Absolutely. Absolutely. McConnell bringing it down, gets it over to Shepard. Shepard on the left wing, being guarded by Brunson, coming to his left, up top to Toppin. Toppin being guarded by Hart, gets it into Siakam being guarded by Chua. Coming to his left over to McConnell. McConnell turning the corner, goes to the basket, lays it up, can't get it to go. Good fight on the glass. Josh Hart knocks away from Siakam, picks it back up, and he lays it up and in. Siakam's being very aggressive, especially down low here. Brunson bringing it down. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by McConnell. McConnell applying some full court pressure. Brunson coming to his left off the Achua screen. Pocket pass to Achua. Attacking Siakam. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. And a late foul call on Siakam. That's 2 fouls on Pascal Siakam, who's playing the center right now. Carlisle going small. No Isaiah Jackson. Mark said late whistles. Always. Always. Even though this whistle goes our way, Mark, it's frustrating to see. It's always frustrating to see. Siakam is going to remain in the game with the 2 fouls. Only 1 minute and 54 seconds to go. So Carlisle's going to trust his guy to not pick up another one as Precious Achiuwa comes up well short on the first free throw. Come on, Precious. Come on, Precious. Jose said, Knicks making a statement. Indy better be worried. I mean, the defense is locked in for the Knicks right now. Pacers, I think, losing a little bit of faith in their perimeter shooting. They're getting a couple of open looks that they're just not taking, right? Deciding to attack the basket instead, trying to work inside out. But that's not really their game. As Achiuwa misses 2 free throws. Come on, Precious. We need these points. Ben Shepard on the right wing on the hit-ahead pass. Isaiah Jackson has checked in for Siakam. Shepard over to Jackson. Jackson on the right wing. Back up top to McConnell. Driving to his left. Getting downhill. Scoop lay with the right hand. Gets it to go. Precious. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Brunson bringing it down. 1:30 to go. Being guarded by Ben Shepard to full court. Brunson has it on the left wing. Backing him down. He's telling Precious to get out of there. I got Ben Shepard on me. I don't need the screen. Backing him down. backing him down. Up top, Josh Hart, extra pass to DiVincenzo. Pass was off. DiVincenzo got open, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Precious Achiuwa tips it up and in behind his head. Beautiful move from Precious. There we go. McConnell up top over to Jackson. Jackson has it up top, hands it off to Nembhard, being guarded by Burks, who just checked in. Nembhard inside to Jackson, flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go. Good defense, better offense from Jackson. And the Pacers have it in their head that they're going to attack the basket today. And they're doing a great job of it. 27-26, under a minute to go. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Toppin. Can't get over to Brunson. Good to now defense coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Pocket pass to Achiuwa. Ball knocked loose. Achiuwa picks it up, lays it up and in with the right hand. Over Toppin. Pressures Achiuwa. There we go. Lock in, my boy. Lock in. McConnell bringing it down on the left side of the court, being guarded by Devo. Gets it over to Toppin on the right wing, being guarded by Hart. Coming to his left, stepping back. They leave him. He puts up the straightaway three, and Toppin knocks it down. That's not good defense. That's not good defense at all. He can't leave him stand still wide open from three like that. Come on. Brunson bringing it down, guarded full court by McConnell. Brunson coming to his left. And a blocking foul on Jackson. And they're in the penalty. Brunson to the line for two. Pacers trying to be extra physical. Brunson's taking the contact, getting fouled. AP said this is closer than I'd like it to be. Yeah, I'd like the Knicks to have like a 20-point lead. But, you know, they started off a little slow from the field. They got some open looks, couldn't knock down. So, you know. Anthony Calhoun, what's up, Anthony? Henry Beto, what's up, Henry? As Brunson misses a free throw. Come on, y'all. We can't be missing free throws right now. Come on. Neil Shaw, what's up, Neil? Corey Scott, what's up, Corey? Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Brunson missed the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Come on. Come on, JB. He does knock down the second free throw. 30-29. Should be the last shot of the quarter. 20 seconds to go here in the first. McConnell has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo, putting his head down, attacking to his left, pulling it back out in the corner to Shepard. Shepard up top to Haliburton, being guarded by McBride. Haliburton telling everybody to clear out. Now coming to his left off a Shepard screen. He's got space. Steps back. Pump fake. Steps through. Now puts up the three. A little off balance, off the back rim. Josh Hart with the rebound, putting his head down, gets it over to Brunson. Ball knocked loose. McConnell picks it up. He's going to throw it up from half court. And just short off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go down. But after the first quarter, 30-29. 30-29. Going into the second, there's 12 minutes down, 36 to go. Ty said Hart is injured for real. He is holding that stomach, man. Some definitely up with that. Nothing can ever be nice for the Knicks. It's just always got to be injury after injury. We just got to fight through it. AP said this is a bad sign if Brunson is off. I got to tell you, AP, the last person in the world I'm concerned about is Jalen Brunson. Because he going to keep shooting. He going to shoot 40 times if he has to. He going to put the team on his back. He going to get buckets. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not concerned. I don't care if he has a bad night. So far, it was a bad first quarter. Not a bad first quarter. Well, it was a bad shooting first quarter from JB. The Knicks put up 30 points. Even if Jalen Brunson in this game has only one good quarter, should be enough for the Knicks to win it tonight. It's got to start defensive, and it's got to stay defensive. That is the number one thing the Knicks need to worry about, is keeping the Pacers under control. Don't allow them to explode and get the crowd on their side. AP said, glad we're ahead, but didn't like that quarter. Yeah, I didn't think it was a great quarter from the Knicks at all. At all, AP. I agree with you there. But at the end of the day, they put up 30 points in a bad quarter. So they got to lock in here, right? They got great contribution from McBride and DiVincenzo. In that first quarter, McBride with 11, DiVincenzo with 10. Only 5 from Brunson. 4 boards, 3 assists for Josh Hart. Harnstein didn't even attempt a shot. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And you got 4 points off the bench from Achiuwa. Alec Burks checked in at the end of the quarter there. He's only played 1 minute so far. So, got locked in. Charlie said, we'd like to see iHeart Floater in the mix too. They haven't been able to hit him in that pocket pass. He's not really setting too many screens though either. Neil said, why do you wear the same suit every live stream, Sheffy? I'm not taking it off. I've said it before, Neil. I wear this suit all day, every day. I shower in the suit. I sleep in the suit. I go to work in the suit. It's not coming off until the playoffs are over. Until the Knicks have played their last playoff game, the suit is not coming off, Neil. Not one bit. Let's also get our timer set up here. Henry said, I like the Knicks in close games, believe it or not. If we're up 10 away from home, I'm nervous. Very fair, Henry. Very fair. We've seen some lackadaisical effort from the Knicks when they've got a large lead, especially on the road. Ron Clark said, neither win tonight so we can rest until Tuesday. Yeah. Either way, the Eastern Conference Game 1 is set for Tuesday. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right? So if the Knicks win today, they get to rest till Tuesday. If they lose today and we got to go to a Game 7 in the Garden, Game 7 will be on Sunday. Game 1 will be on Tuesday. They'll only have 1 day of rest in between. Can't afford that. Can't afford that. Got to get your rest. Everton Fletcher, what's up, Ev? He said, why do they keep leaving Toppin open? Just some miscommunication. If there's a guy on the court that they're really not all that concerned about, it's Toppin. And he's making them pay. He's making them pay. He didn't make them pay the last game. He's making them pay so far there in that first quarter. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Decade, what's up, Decade? The Frazier Blazer, absolutely. Absolutely. After there's a playoff run, the Blazers going up in the Suit Hall of Fame. Here we go. Burks bringing it down to start the second. Brunson still in the game. Played the whole first quarter. Hartenstein's back in. Burks has it up top. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Shepherd. Crossing over to his left off a Hartenstein screen. Has it up top. Jackson switches onto him. Brunson dancing with it. Driving to his right. Scoop layup with the left hand. Gets blocked. Hartenstein with the offensive rebound. Gets it out to Burks. And Burks can't even get the shot up as he mishandled the ball. McConnell has it on the left wing, attacking, spins to his right in the paint, throws up the lob. Hartenstein knocks it away. Burks picks it up. Alec Burks bringing it down, has it up top, putting his head down, driving to his left, down the lane, gets fouled, can't even get the shot up. Alec Burks going to the foul line for two. There you go, Alec Burks. Big money AB. AP said, no Game 7, please. Dutch B said, Toppin can't keep that up, especially when it matters. He had a great closeout game against Milwaukee. Don't give him the confidence. Obi Toppin is a huge confidence player. We know that. He was a Knick. We know that. Alec Burks misses a free throw. The Knicks are, 1 for 5 from the foul line? Knicks. Jeez Louise, guys, man. Come on. Alec Burks got one more coming. And the Knicks are 1 for 5. They are 1 for 5 from the foul line. Come on. Alec Burks at least knocks down the second. Can't be missing free throws, not on a night like tonight. McConnell bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. McConnell still holding it, trying to run Shepherd off a couple of screens. Now coming to his right off a Jackson screen. Up top to Nesmith, catches, pump fakes, driving down, stops in the mid-range pull-up jumper, gets that one to go. Aaron Nesmith on the board. 11 minutes to go, just under 11 minutes to go. Brunson bringing it down against McConnell. Has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off the Achua screen, putting his head down, attacking the paint. Surrounded by a couple of Pacers. Ball knocked loose. Pacers get it out to McConnell. McConnell's out and running. It's a 5-on-4 over to Toppin. Toppin has it up top, driving to his left. Kicks it in the corner. Nesmith wide open in the corner for three. Nesmith comes up short. Alec Burks rips down a rebound. Good rebound from Big Money AB. Alec Burks on the right wing, spins off of Nesmith, driving it down, goes up, high layup, can't get it to go, but he is fouled again. Alec Burks, baby, that was a beautiful move. Alec Burks, he had it in the left hand, spun, went to his right hand. I love it. I love confident Alec Burks right here. Smooth move, spun off of Nesmith. Alec Burks back at the foul line. Knock down these two, please. Jose said Burks off the bench getting aggressive. And you need it. You need it. Tied at 31. You're going to need your other guys. Burks knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. McBride checking in for Brunson. Give Brunson a bit of a rest. Good sub. Good sub. Brunson has not had a good start to the game. But I'm not worried about JB. I'm worried about everybody else. And I like the way everybody else is playing. And Alec Burks knocks down these two. All right, I'll forget about the last missed free throw, my boy. Because you knocked down those two. You just needed to get a miss out of the way. You had to warm up into the game. I feel it. McConnell has it on the left wing. Over to Jackson in the high post. Back to McConnell. Driving to his left. Stops in the mid-range. Pull-up jumper. Ooh, nice soft bounce off the front of the rim. Gets a nice friendly roll as it goes down for McConnell. McConnell also being very aggressive tonight. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Over to Hartenstein up top. Hands it off to Burks, coming to his right. He's got open. Hesitation move. Goes right into Jackson. High floater. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein knocks it out. DiVincenzo chasing it. Can't get it. McConnell picks it up. Shovels it over to Toppin, who throws down a big right-handed jam in transition. On the fast break. Wide open down the lane. 35-33. See how the Knicks answer. Randy said, we need 15 from AB. Tom Thibodeau calls the timeout. Henry said, if Burke scores 15 points, we win. I mean, we're going to need a lot from everybody else, too. If everybody else does what they need to do, absolutely. Absolutely. 15 from Alec Burks would be phenomenal. James Mason, what's up, James? Joe Anon, what's up, Joe? NYC Bar said, Knicks turn up in the second half. They're going to need a big second half. A huge second half. Right? Game on the line, that's what they're going to need. Anderson Scrub, what's up, Anderson? Knicks ended in 6. Got a long way to go here. Start of the second quarter. Pacers feeling a little bit confident with the bench in the game right now. NYC Bar said, Pacers slowed down the fourth quarter. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens when the pressure gets tight in this big elimination do-or-die game. Right? A lot of players on the Knicks have been in this scenario. Not many Pacers have been in this scenario. Siakam has. Turner, when he was a very young player, was. But Cap Top now said, good timeout from Tibbs. It was a solid one. No Brunson in the game, and the Knicks really struggling to generate, any kind of attack at the basket right now. Mark said 5-footer trying to get into their heads, brush that scrub off. Rated E for emotions. Who's popping, Rated E? Krim said McBride 30, Burks 30, Brunson 30, Devo 30. That's 120 points, Crims, from 4 players. That would be insane. Knicks going for 160 points tonight? Rated E said Pacers are fake. They definitely front runners, man. And it's hilarious that nobody in Indiana understands what the phrase front runner means. I think it's hilarious. I think it's actually just very emblematic of what that state is about. They just don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. Ron Clark said, just keep it close. Just keep it close. I trust this Knicks in a close game. Right? They've proven it time and time again. They are a clutch team. They know what to do. I trust DiVincenzo. I trust Hart. I trust Brunson. They've been in these battles dating all the way back to college. Of course, all 3 of them, the Nova Knicks. So I trust them in a close, pivotal game like this, right? They know what the pressure is like, do or die, right? High pressure situations. Together, all 3 of them, not individual, all 3 of them down there in Villanova. They got 2 championships. Now here in the NBA, each of them have had their playoff battles before getting here to the Knicks. Obviously, Brunson with Dallas, DiVincenzo with the Warriors and Milwaukee, Josh Hart with a couple of teams he's been with. Actually, has Josh Hart ever really been in the playoffs? I mean, he was in the playoffs last year, but I guess he was with the Blazers? I don't know. Josh Hart's had a strange NBA career. Russell Field said maybe an oblique injury. I don't know. Josh Hart bringing it down. Toppin trying to guard him full court. Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to McBride, being guarded by McConnell. McBride coming to his left, pulling it back, in and out dribble, crossing over to his left, attacking McBride, can't get past him. Attacking McConnell, can't get past him. Hartenstein hands it off to Burks. Burks has it up top, being guarded by Shepard. Shot clock winding down. Burks puts up the straightaway 3. Off the side of the rim, can't get it to go. Toppin with the rebound. Here comes McConnell, left side of the court. Over to Toppin. Toppin has it up top, pulls it back out. being guarded by McBride on the mismatch. McBride now switches back on to McConnell. McConnell, in and out, behind the back, driving to his left, in the lane, puts it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. A lot of contact, no foul call. Josh Hart bringing it down, putting his head down, attacking. Euro steps down the lane, leaves it off Hartenstein, catches, leans in, flips it up with the right hand, can't bank it in. Josh Hart offensive rebound on the awkward bounce. Back off to Hartenstein, leans right in, flips it up with the left hand, and a foul on Jackson. That's 2 fouls on Jackson. Love it. Love it. Racking up the foul calls on the Pacers here. Love it. I'm reading the ticker right now on ESPN. It says Porzingis likely out first 2 games of the conference finals. NYC Bar said RJ Barrett would have helped us in this series. Absolutely. You know who else would have helped us in this series? OG Anunoby, who's been out the last 3 games, you know? You know who else would have helped us in the series? Julius Randle, you know, who's been out the last couple of games. You know who else would have helped us? Bogey Bogdanovic would have been great in this series, but, you know, you can't predict injuries like that. Hartenstein knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Come on, Hartenstein. We need these points. Hartenstein goes 2 for 2. I knew I could rely on Hartenstein, man. I knew it. Haliburton has checked back in. Nembhard has it on the left wing, coming to his left off the Siakam screen. Up top to Turner. Turner hands it off. McBride picks it off. McBride coming down. 1-on-1 against Haliburton. Euro steps down the lane. Scoop play with the right hand. Gets it to go. Deuce McBride continues his great play. Neesmith bringing it down. Over to Turner up top. Turner gets it over to Siakam on the right wing, being guarded by Hart. Jab step, coming to his left. Backing down Josh Hart. Backing him down. Stops. Fade away in the paint. Knocks it down. Tried and true play from Siakam. It's his go-to. Knocked it down. Josh Hart bringing it down on the left wing. Coming to his right up the Hartenstein screen. They get it over to McBride on the right wing. Jab step, coming to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Deuce McBride taking it right to Tyrese Haliburton. He said, you a scrub, bro. You can't even guard me. Haliburton over to Siakam. In and out dribble driving to his right. Gets it over to Haliburton. Down the lane. Back inside to Siakam. Lays it up with the right hand. Gets it to go over the outstretched hand of Isaiah Hartenstein. Siakam showing up ready to play. Like I said, he's one of the few players, one of the only players here on this Pacers team that has been in high-pressure situations like this. He's coming through for them. McBride attacking the paint. Cross-court pass to Burks. Burks coming to his left. Has it on the left wing. Being guarded by Nembhard into Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Pass fake. Goes to his floater. Over Turner. Gets it to go. No foul calls as Hartenstein hit the floor. Needed it. Isaiah Hartenstein floater. That was an awkward looking one, but he got it to go down. 41-39. Both teams going back and forth right now. Haliburton picks his dribble up, gets it over to Nembhard. Back to Haliburton, being guarded by Hartenstein on the switch. Haliburton has it up top. 1-on-1. Crosses over to his right, stepping back, puts up the straightaway 3 over Hartenstein. Rattles it in. Good move from Haliburton. McBride bringing it down. This is a nice long rest for Brunson. Hartenstein has it up top. Hands it off to DiVincenzo, coming to his left. He's got space. Spins to his right, down the lane. Scoop play with the right hand. Gets it to go, and 1 over Turner. My goodness, Dante DiVincenzo. Where have you been hiding that move, my man? Coming to his left, spinning back to his right. Scoop layup over the shot blocker. Gets the foul, and 1 for Dante DiVincenzo. Going to the line for 1 free throw. Beautiful move from Dante. My goodness. Devo misses a free throw, though. Come on, DiVincenzo. The Knicks missing way too many free throws here. Siakam coming to his right, attacking Josh Hart, has it on the baseline, stops, half spin, now backing him down, spins, goes along the baseline, flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go. 43-44, 1-point game. Indiana with the lead. Josh Hart bringing it down, being guarded by Siakam. Josh Hart has it up top. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein out by the half-court line, hands it off to McBride. McBride coming to his right up to Hartenstein screen. Hesitation move, driving it down on Haliburton. Pump fake over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein fakes the handoff up top to Josh Hart. Wide open, straightaway 3 with the shot clock winding down. Josh Hart knocks it down. Confident looking stroke from Josh Hart. That's what we need. Halfway through the second quarter here. McBride guarding Haliburton up top, coming to his right, putting his head down, attacking the paint. Scoop play with the right hand, gets it to go. There was no help down low. McBride bringing it down. Tied at 46. Brunson at the scorer's table getting ready to check in. McBride has it up top. Coming to his right up the Hartenstein screen, putting his head down, attacking in the corner. Josh Hart, another 3. Josh Hart can't get that one to go. Hartenstein offensive rebound, saves it to McBride. Over to Alec Burks, wide open straightaway 3. In and out, halfway down for big money AB. Can't get it to stay, though. Here comes Siakam. Siakam on the right wing, being guarded by Hart. Back in the post, backing him down, stops, fades, no. Wait, last second pass to Nesmith, back to Siakam, driving it down, stops, pump fake, picks a dribble up again. Good defense from the Knicks. Nesmith coming to his left, attacking, scoop layup to the left hand, gets that one to go. Controlled attack of the basket from Nesmith there. Usually Nesmith's a bit out of control. That time he was very controlled, smooth move. McBride on the left wing. Tom Thibodeau going to call a timeout. Wants to get JB back into this game for the last 5 minutes of the quarter as Indiana has a 2-point lead, 48-46. Both teams going back and forth. I came into tonight expecting a close game. And so far, the game has not disappointed. Both teams going back and forth, trading the leads, constant ties. Neither team able to create space. Both teams, others doing a lot right now. Right? Nesmith, Siakam, Nembhard, McConnell, Toppin. For the Pacers, Haliburton has 6 points? 8 points? Haliburton has 8 points. He's 3 for 5 from the field. Not all that aggressive, not taking a ton of shots. Siakam has 10 shot attempts. Nesmith has 5 shot attempts. Nembhard has taken more shots than both those guys. McConnell's taken 7 shots. So Haliburton, 8 points, 5 assists. He's doing his thing. That's exactly how he plays. As for the Knicks, McBride with 15, DiVincenzo with 12, and Brunson with only 5. You need JB to come through. We need buckets from JB. Like I said, I'm not really worried about Brunson going off because it's Jalen Brunson. We know what he can do. Once that burner starts going off, it ain't shutting off. So Jules said the help defense in the paint is horrible. I mean, when you're playing a really good passing team like that, you are constantly afraid of drop-off passes. The Knicks staying with shooters with Nesmith and Nembhard, and they're saying, go ahead, Tyrese, be aggressive. Go ahead, try and attack the basket. And it's really only happened once tonight. But the help defense does need to improve. You're right. Mark said JB probably coming in right here. He was at the scorer's table. I assume Tom Thibodeau not only called the timeout to give his guys a bit of a breather and talk to them, but also to make sure Jalen Brunson comes in with enough time here in the second quarter. You don't want, him to be sitting at the scorer's table for 2, game minutes, and instead of him coming in at the 5-minute mark, comes in at the 3-minute mark, and you could lose those 2 minutes. So every second of this game counts. It's a closeout game. Randy said Jalen 4 quarters Brunson. Yeah, there's still a long way to go. Pacers have done a great job of corralling Brunson so far tonight. They are they're up in him and forcing him down low. And when he gets it down low, they are just surrounding him. The Knicks have to do the other players for the Knicks have to do a better job of creating more space for him. And I would expect that as the game goes on for them to figure that out. MBM, what's up, MBM? Cap Top now said India's testing our interior defense and daring our bench. I mean, it's not much of a bench. But Burks got to the foul line. He's got 3 points. Had a wide open look from 3. Got to knock those down. But solid minutes from Alec Burks, who's probably checking out here for Brunson. But, I thought Achua was fine. I thought Burks was fine. Getting solid contributions off the bench from our 2 guys off the bench that we have left. Peter said, we're losing in most other category stats. And with only being down 2, it's a decent sign. Obviously, you don't want to lose the other stats. Rebounding games tied at 15. Pacers with 15 assists. Knicks with 10. Pacers have committed 8 fouls. The Knicks have only committed 4. So they're winning that battle. They're taking more free throws than the Pacers so far tonight, slowing the game down. Whew. All right, checking back in. Brunson's 2 for 9 from the field, 5 points. Burks has stayed into the game. DiVincenzo checks out. All right. Harnstein has it up top, being guarded by Turner, hands it off to Brunson. Nesmith chasing Brunson. Brunson coming to his left, off the Harnstein screen. Nembhard switches onto him. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his right, backing him down, has it at the foul line, spins to his left, pump fake, leans in, stops, spins, flips it up to the left hand, comes up short. Siakam, big rebound. Good box out from Turner. Siakam driving it down, out to Haliburton. Pump fakes, driving to his left. Gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Turner. Wide open straightaway 3 for Turner. Knocks that one down at home. He's feeling it. 51-46. Knicks got to close out the second quarter strong here. The Pacers are 10 for 12 in this quarter. The Knicks defense has to improve. Burks has it, being guarded by Nembhard, hands it off to McBride. McBride up top, over to Harnstein. Harnstein being guarded by Turner. fakes the handoff to Brunson. Now hands it off to Josh Hart, being guarded by Haliburton, coming to his left, driving it down in the paint, fadeaway jumper, and gets it to hold down from Josh Hart. Nice soft touch from Josh Hart. He's coming through now. Knocked down the three, gets that little jump shot in the paint to go. Turner up top, gets it over to Nesmith, swings it over to Nembhard in the corner, back up top to Nesmith. Nesmith coming to his right off the screen. Burks chasing, inside to Turner. Turner goes up, gets fouled. Can't get the layup to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. NYC Bar said this game going down to the wire, and I wouldn't expect anything less, right? Wouldn't expect anything less. Turner at the foul line, knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Cap Top now said home court, no advantage so far. They've had a bit of advantage, just a bit, in terms of the other guys making shots, right? You go home and your role players feel really good. McConnell feels really good tonight. Toppin feels really good tonight. Toppin, is really the kind of guy who just likes playing at home. Struggles a little bit on the road. Turner goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Josh Hart bringing it down. Over to McBride. McBride's bringing it down. Haliburton going to guard him full court. He's going to leave him. Now Siakam guarding McBride. Gets it over to Josh Hart, being guarded by Haliburton. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his left. Haliburton jets out. Brunson keeps it. Crossing over to his right. Attacking. Leans in. Pump fake. Step through. Lays it up the left hand. Can't get it to go. No foul call again. Brunson looking at the bench. Looking at the ref. Over to Nembhard. Nembhard gets it into Siakam. Siakam with a double team up top. Nembhard. Hesitation move. Pulling it back. Can't get it inside Siakam. Now they get it inside. Spins. Little fadeaway jumper in the paint. Gets that one to go. Siakam is locked in tonight. Josh Hart bringing it down. Has it up top. Gets it over to Hartenstein. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Coming to his right. Over to Josh Hart in the corner. Josh Hart. Up top to McBride. McBride. Jab step coming to his left. Has it up top, being guarded by Haliburton. Driving to his left. Step back. Ball knocked loose. Out of bounds. Going to the Pacers. Knicks unraveling a little bit as the quarter is coming to an end. 3 minutes to go. 7-point lead for the Pacers. Come on, Knicks. You got to end the quarter strong. The Pacers are doing just that right now. Got to hang in there. Haliburton bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left off the Siakam. High screen. Haliburton getting down in the lane. Pulls it back out. Brunson does not switch on to him. Siakam inside the Turner, coming down the lane. Another huge right-handed jam for Turner. And now it's a 9-point game, and the crowd is into it. McBride bringing it down, and a foul by Nesmith, holding on to Brunson. Bad foul from Nesmith. The crowd was into it. Now you calm them down a little bit, quelling some of the momentum. Cap Top now said spoke too soon. Brunson at the foul line as the Pacers are in the bonus. Brunson misses another free throw. Guys, if they're going to be missing free throws like this, I don't know what to tell you. They're what? 4 for whatever? They are 6 for 13 from the foul line. 6 for 13? Not 8 for 13, not 10 for 6 for 13. You're shooting under 50% from the foul line. Disgusting. You don't even deserve to win, Knicks. As Brunson misses 2. Come on, JB. Siakam has it in the post. They bring a double team. Siakam pulling it back out. Now attacking, coming to his right. Spinning to his left. Steps back on the baseline. Up top to Nembhard. Nembhard swings it over to Turner. Straightaway 3. Turner feeling it. Off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Presses Achua. Flying in for the rebound. Good rebound from Achua. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top. Over to Josh Hart on the right wing. Josh Hart has it on the right wing. Hits Brunson, cutting back door in the paint. Puts up the floater. Comes up short again. Ball knocked loose. Haliburton picks it up. JB having a bad night so far tonight. Not a good night to have a bad night. Siakam in the corner. Pump fake. Back up top to Haliburton. Being guarded by Josh Hart. Coming to his right up to Nesmith's screen. Josh Hart doing a good job of sticking with him. And they call a foul on Brunson. Being aggressive with Nesmith. Not a good night from JB at all. Wake up, JB. We need you. Second half, Brunson's got to come through. Haliburton gets it over to Siakam. Siakam has it up top, being guarded by Achua. Achua steps into a straightaway three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Nesmith comes flying in for a rebound and knocks down the little putback. And it's an 11-point lead for the Pacers with 1:30 to go in this first half. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Nesmith. End the quarter strong, Knicks. Get a couple of baskets here. The Pacers have having a fantastic second quarter. You got to survive it. Brunson in the paint, puts up a floater, comes up short again. Brunson picking up the rebound, knock loose. Achua picks it up, leaves it off for McBride. Little push shot off glass, way off. You got to go up strong, Precious. Don't leave it off to the 6-foot guard. Haliburton on the right wing, dancing with it. Coming to his left off a Turner screen, stepping back, pass fake. Now passes it over to Nembhard. Pump fakes, driving to his left, getting down the lane, kicks it out to Siakam in the corner, wide open, sets his feet, fires from three, way off. Ball knocked loose. Achua picks it up. He's bringing it down, attacking, going to his right. Ball knocked loose from Nembhard, but it's going to stay with the Knicks. It's off of Nembhard. Under a minute to go, 53 seconds to go. Mark said, terrible ending to the half. It wasn't a good quarter at all. For quarters like this, my mentality is always survive the quarter. Then get back into it in the second half. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Nembhard. He's hounding him full court. Brunson dancing with it, coming to his right. Stepping back, over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pump fakes, stepping back, puts up a three with the shot clock winding down. Can't get it to go. Turner, good box out on Achua. Here comes Haliburton on the right wing, bringing it down. Haliburton picks his dribble up, over to Turner up top. Turner hands it back to Haliburton, coming to his left. Pulling it back out, crosses over to his left again, driving it down the lane, kicks it out to Nembhard. They swing it over to Turner. Turner pump fakes, driving it down, coming down the lane, and gets fouled by Achua. 19 seconds to go. Foul on Precious Achua. Turner going to the foul line for two. Cap Top now said, need buckets. Absolutely. Absolutely. Charlie said, enough with the don't worry about Brunson. He needs to start heating up now. Yeah, pretty much. First half, terrible first half from Brunson. You're going to need a second half. You got 2 quarters to go, JB. You got 2 quarters to go. Turner knocks down 2 free throws. 13-point lead for the Pacers. 48-61. 15 seconds to go. Brunson bringing it down. McConnell trying to apply some full court pressure. Brunson on the left wing being guarded by Nembhard. Brunson attacking to his right. Leaning in. Stops. Pump fake. Tries to shovel it over to Achua, but knocked out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Knicks. 4 seconds to go. Brunson going to inbound it, gets it into DiVincenzo in the corner, catches, almost loses it, picks it back up, now puts up the corner 3, gets it to go for Dante. All right. Toppin's got to throw it in, 1 second to go. They get it into McConnell. McConnell dribbling it down. And a technical foul. And it's on Nembhard. Before the buzzer sounded, before halftime. McConnell, by the way, knocked down a 3/4 court shot, but it was obviously well after the whistle. It's hilarious. Technical foul on Nembhard. Time will go back up on the clock. DiVincenzo's going to shoot the free throw. What is going on here? That's how it'll end. Okay, they'll shoot the technical free throw after halftime. You don't shoot it before halftime, you shoot it after halftime. All right, 10-point deficit for the Knicks is not where you want to be, but considering the second quarter the Pacers had and the terrible start from Brunson that he had, 10 points isn't the worst thing in the world, right?
It's not the worst thing in the world. They got to come through in the second half, though. They got to figure out a better way to guard Siakam. I would expect Hartenstein on Siakam and Josh Hart to switch over onto Turner a little bit, just a little bit. You don't got to, do it for the rest of the second half, but you got to sprinkle that in a little bit because Siakam's cooking them right now. He's got the advantage. The Pacers with 40 points in the paint. That is not their game. But the Knicks down a bunch of their big bodies. They're taking advantage of Josh Hart on Siakam here, especially Josh Hart a bit hampered here with the abdomen injury. Weird injury, but the Knicks, you gotta just play with who you got. Right? They're giving the Pacers too many clean looks in the paint. The Pacers doing a fantastic job of moving the ball around and attacking the paint. You could tell what their game plan is. Right? We were too soft, settling for perimeter jumpers in the previous game. They're playing very strong in the paint here tonight. And the Knicks got to recognize that. They got to wake up. They got to do a better job in the second half. Charlie said, down 10.5? Fair enough. Pacers barely missed that third quarter. Overall, the Pacers are shooting 56.5% from the field. They're 26 for 46. And they're 4 for 13 from 3. The Knicks are 7 for 18 from 3. Think Dante DiVincenzo and Miles McBride. DiVincenzo with 15, McBride with 15. 15 apiece for those two guys. 5 for Jalen Brunson, who's 2 for 13 from the floor. He hit his first 2 shots of the game. He missed his last 11, and they showed a graphic on ESPN right before he walked back to the tunnel. It's the longest streak of missed shots in his career. You got to expect he's going to play a little bit better in the second half. And he's going to have to, considering a 10-point deficit at halftime on the road in an elimination game is not really where you want to be. But we've seen the Knicks come back from worse. They got to continue to play strong here in the second half. DiVincenzo, 6 for 10 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3. McBride, 6 for 8 from the field. Deuce McBride, the story of the first half. He's 3 for 3 from three-point line, 2 boards. The Knicks, not a ton of assists, only 11 assists in that first half, 18 for the Pacers. They definitely have the advantage in moving the ball significantly better than the Knicks right now. As for the Pacers, everybody's getting on the action, but they're led by Siakam, who's taking advantage of the Josh Hart matchup, right? Josh Hart does not match up well for them, right? He really can't guard Siakam, which was why it was so surprising why they didn't play through Siakam the previous game, game 5. I mean, we'll take it, obviously, right? But we'll see if Siakam continue his good play and his good shooting down there in the post, battling Josh Hart, and Josh Hart's going to have to do a better job of guarding him, obviously, but that's a tough matchup. It's just a tough matchup. Overall, they're 4 for 13 from 3. They're not shooting it well from the perimeter, but they're not taking a ton of perimeter shots. They've recognized, got to attack the paint. Have to. McConnell's 0 for 1 from 3. That was a half-court heave. Toppin knocked down a 3. Haliburton's 2 for 4 from 3, and Turner's knocked down a 3. But other than that, not a ton. Siakam's 0 for 2. Nesmith's 0 for 3. So overall, the Knicks, I don't want to say they're doing a good job of guarding the 3, considering that the Pacers aren't settling for a lot of three-point shots. They're putting their head down, getting to the basket, and you got to tip your cap to them. They recognize their issues in Game 5, and they've come through, and they're playing much better here in Game 6, and the Knicks have to adapt now. You got to adapt. Mark said, JB and the missed free throws, the difference right now. Absolutely. From the free throw line, let's look at it. The Knicks, a disgusting 6 for 13 from the foul line. Disgusting. I could throw up looking at that number. Horrific. Who are the main contributors? Jalen Brunson. He is 1 for 3 from the foul line. Shout out Hartenstein, who's 2 for 2. Thank you for knocking down your free throws, Isaiah Hartenstein. Alec Burks, 3 for 4. Shout out Alec Burks for knocking down his free throws. Precious Achiuwa, a disgusting 0 for 2. Missed both of them. DiVincenzo missed his 1 free throws and 1 free throw. Disgusting. Can't happen. In a pivotal Game 6, an elimination game, and you can't knock down your free throws, guys? What happened? What happened to the rest? Where'd it go? They are shooting it well from 3, though. They're 39% from 3, 7 for 18 overall, which is just a really solid number. Again, shout out Dante DiVincenzo and Deuce McBride, who came out and they're feeling it from the perimeter, very confidently knocking down these shots. Cron Clark said, wonder if the fast pace from the first quarter has affected JB's foot. I don't think so at all. I think the Pacers are just locking in defensively on him. And Brunson's getting a little frustrated with the the physicality, and it's throwing his game off. You got to step up. You got to play through. You got to come through. We've seen him do it before, but no excuses. No excuses. AP said he's having a John Starks 2 for 18. Yeah, he's 2 for 13. If he misses his next 5, it's going to be eerily reminiscent to a rough outing that many Knicks fans have seen before. But, I mean, look, it's Jalen Brunson. I expect him to play better. He'll be better. Ja, what's up, Ja? Sean D said, we're taking this game. Brunson's going to start making his shots. Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely expect it. I definitely expect it. NYC Bar says, how many points does Brunson have? He's got 5 points. That's it. He's made 2 shots, and he has hit 1 of his 3 free throws. That's it. AP said, don't like our chances now Josh Hart is hurt. I mean, AP, we've seen him come battle and battle through worse. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. NYC Bar said, Knicks close out at home. I don't want a game 7. Close it out today. You get 3-4 days of rest going into the next game. You give time for Anunoby to get healthy. You give time for Josh Hart to get healthy now. The most awesome is Chris. What's up, Chris? Pacers are playing really dirty. I haven't seen it. I don't think they're playing dirty. I think they're playing very physical. But that's not dirty. It's just physicality. You got to battle through it. Relic, what's up, Relic? It's only 10. Come out punching. We got this. Got to sock it away with great plays, though. Yeah, you know. The difficulty is the Pacers have home crowd on their side, and the crowd is fantastic down there in Indiana right now. It's great for them. Miles Turner's really gotten them up off their feet with a couple of highlight slams coming down the lane. So the Knicks, they can't give the Pacers a ton, Pacers fans a ton to cheer about. You gotta quiet the arena down a little bit. You gotta stifle them a little bit. They did a decent job of that, but a couple of plays they allowed the Pacers to give the crowd something to really go off about. But a 10-point deficit on the road, not the worst thing in the world, right? Could be worse. Big 3 from DiVincenzo to end the half. We'll have a free throw coming out to start the third quarter, which is great. It's going to be great. Right? We'll set our timer up now. Technical foul Nembhard before halftime. The ref told them, hey, chill with the physicality right now. End of the quarter, chill with it. And then Nembhard continued the physicality, and then the ref called the technical on Nembhard. So the Knicks will have a free throw, so it should be 9 points to start the third quarter, right? AP said, and if it goes 7, I don't like them for 7. Hopefully JB snaps out of it. AP, you don't like anything, my guy. You need therapy. You need some sports fan therapy, AP. You are too negative, my man. NYC Bar said Pacers lose their cool, slow down in the fourth quarter. Hope so. Really young team. Very few players on that team have playoff experience. Right? Haliburton's first playoff experience. Nembhard's, Nesmith's first real playoff experience as rotation players. So, Toppin, who's a role player, he has playoff experience with the Knicks, but wasn't a huge part of their run. Played the 13 to 15 minute role. Sean D said, trust me, he's coming out strong. They're having the same meaning that they had when they got blown out. Ty said, Game 7 at the Garden, don't want it. Don't want nothing to do with it. End it tonight. Anything could happen in Game 7s. Don't want it. I just don't even want to deal with it. Don't want to deal with the headspace. As special as Game 7 in the Garden would be, don't want to deal with the headspace. Come on, Knicks. End it in 6. Lizzie, what's up, Elizabeth Blatch? We have some challenges tonight. Look like the Knicks want to go back to the Garden for the finale. I hope not. End it here in Indiana. Go home, get your rest. Randy said he'll paint his second half, his masterpiece in the second half. It's hard to play any worse than he did in that first half, so I have high expectations for JB. NYC Bar said Pacers are the second youngest team in the league. Are they? I don't think that's true, NYC Bar. I don't think that's true at all. I know the Spurs are number 1, and I know the Thunder are number 2. So unless they're 3, which I don't think they are, I think the Pistons are like 3, but, you know. Second youngest team remaining in the playoffs, maybe, right behind the Thunder. Coron Clark said, we need to find a way to win tonight. We need some rest to go into the next series. Yeah. Because if you lose tonight, then Game 7 on Sunday, and then Game 1 on Tuesday. And then from there on, it's every other night. You don't have extra rest. So you got to get your extra rest in now. You got to win it tonight. Right? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Randy said it's over tonight. Hopefully. Ty said JB 5 points. Ooh. Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. 2 for 13 from the field. He started off 2 for 2. Missed his last 11 shots of the first half. Ooh. Pacers ratcheting up the defense on him. They've been fantastic in defending him. Whew. Big Taz said, I have a feeling the Pacers will collapse in the second half. I mean, they look ready up to the task in that first half. You know, the Knicks got to come out and they got to make it difficult for them. That's number one priority. You can't rely on the Pacers collapsing a little bit, right? You got to rely on the Knicks ratcheting up their defensive intensity. Overall, I think their defense was okay. Nothing special, but Joseph Funaro, what's up, Joseph? Said Brunson not playing well, defense needs to be better. Absolutely. Like I said, I don't think their defense was terrible, but I wouldn't necessarily classify it as all that good. They could definitely play better defense than they have. So that's an area for improvement. And that's the thing that I would focus on most, right? And then giving Jalen Brunson space. I think coming up and setting as many screens as they are is counterintuitive at this point, the way the Pacers are playing it. You're just bringing more defenders for Brunson to have to navigate through right now. Just spread it out. If you want to run and pick and roll, run it off of McBride or Hart. And they did a smart thing, the Pacers, where they took Haliburton off of McBride and they put him on Josh Hart. So if Brunson wants to run a screen with Josh Hart, they can come and corral him. And they're doing a great job of sending the defender higher off the initial screen there. So the pocket pass to Hart isn't necessarily available there. But that's a great point, Joseph. Defense absolutely needs to be better. And to me, that's the focus, is the defense. Right? That's where you're going to win this game. You got to get Brunson going, and the defense has to be better. They allowed too many points in the paint. Peter said, if Brunson can't make free throws, forget about it. The ultimate sign that Brunson was completely discombobulated in that first half is missing free throws, man. Missing free throws. You can't be missing free throws. Charlie said, what will happen to that Nembhard technical foul at the end of the half? They will shoot a free throw before the second half starts, coming out of halftime. You don't shoot the free throw before halftime because guys got to go in and talk about it and get their rest, and the timing's got to continue. They will shoot the free throw before the start of the third quarter. Peter said, Dante may need 40 for us to win. You're definitely going to need, if Brunson's going to continue to struggle, you're definitely going to need high-scoring games from McBride, from DiVincenzo, from Hart. You need Hartenstein to get active a little bit more. But the Pacers put on a show in the paint. They're showing the highlight reel here. They had 4 or 5 dunks in that first half. Just huge highlight reel coming down the lane strong and hard and fast. So the Knicks got to clean that up, man. A lot. Not even a little bit. A lot. The Knicks are winning the offensive rebounding battle 9-6, but they're not dominating it, you know. Will Combs, what's up, Will? Ty said Las Vegas got it going to the Garden. Kinohara, what's up, Kinohara? We look fatigued and playing, no defense. I don't know, folks. I came because while watching this channel, we're 2-0 with thrilling finishes. Appreciate you, Kinohara. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they look tired at all. I think the Pacers, they're just playing really well. Pacers look every team they play against tired when they're playing like this, you know? Kron Clark said, JB knows if he struggles, Dante and Josh will pick it up. So Brunson's going to shoot the second free throw. We're coming into the third quarter here. JB, knock down the free throw, please. Come on. Good omen for coming out. And he knocks down the free throw. Good omen for coming out to start the third quarter here. 9-point deficit for the Knicks. Let's get it. Let's get it now. Come on. Brunson with 6 points. Let's get it. McBride's going to inbound it. Gets it into Hartenstein. Over to Brunson. Breaks free. Coming down the lane. Attacking the basket. Scoop away with the left hand. Gets it to go. And that's how you started off, JB. That's how we started off, Knicks. 61-57, 7-point game. Haliburton bringing it down against McBride. Coming to his left off return to screen. High screen. Coming to his right. Snaking it. Pulling it back out in the corner to Siakam, who's being guarded by Hartenstein. Like I said, stops in the mid-range. Fall away jumper. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Nembhard. Coming to his right. Crossing over to his right. Attacking the baseline. Goes under the basket. Kicks it out to McBride. McBride coming to his left. Being guarded by Siakam, over to Hartenstein. Backdoor pass to McBride. Scoop play with the left hand. Gets it to go. 5-point game. Quick timeout from Rick Carlisle. That's what we want to see, baby. That's what we want to see exactly. Randy said 30 for JB tonight. Let's get it. Let's get it. Cut to 5 just like that. You come on. You gotta know the Knicks are gonna come out and do their thing. You gotta know it's gonna happen. Come on. Come on. NYC Bar said Knicks struggling against the 6 seed. If only they weren't missing half their roster, NYC Bar. You know. They would have beat Philly in 4. They would have beat the Pacers in 4. You know, I mean, it sucks when you got 7 available players and 2 or 3 of them are not a part of your regular rotation. You know, but this is the hand that the Knicks were dealt with. You just continue to fight. You power through it. And now Josh Hart also hampered. Raul, what's up, Raul? Randy said 30 for JB tonight. Need it. Need it. He's up to 8. He's up to 8. 22 more for JB, which he could absolutely get. Kinohara said, nice. We feel off 5 straight minutes. I joined the chat. Yes. Yes. Only a 5-point game now. Quick timeout from Carlisle. Mark said, change the energy. They kind of sucked some of the energy out of the building a little bit. Just a bit. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Jose said the last 4 minutes hurt us. They need to make their last 7 shots, and we didn't. Yeah, JB was whacking those 8 missed free throws made the difference. It did. It did. But they came out. They're already only down 5. They came out with the right energy. They got to the basket. They're knocking down shots, right? Jax, Florida. What's up, Jax? Ty said, no way JB gets 30 tonight. Ty, have you been watching Jalen Brunson, my man? AP said, please, let's win this game. I need to celebrate this weekend. You can celebrate the Rangers. Rangers going to the conference finals. Randy said, think about this. Randle, OG, and Mitch next year, Brunson and Mitchell. Not the biggest fan of Mitchell. I wouldn't hate it, of course. I'll support anything this organization does, but I don't think that. I think at this point, I think Donovan Mitchell knows he's not coming to the Knicks. I think the Knicks know they're not really going to pursue Donovan Mitchell. It's just not going to happen, Randy. It's not going to happen. I'd be very surprised if they even pursue that. Kinahara said, of the best 5 of our roster, they're missing 3 of them. Yeah, Randle, Anunoby, now Josh Hart injured a bit. Robinson out, Bogdanovich out. You start running out of options here. All right, here we go. Coming back out of the timeout. Timeout 40 seconds into the second half is not a good sign for a young Pacers team. Lead down to 5. Knicks got to lock in here. Come on. Nembhard has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Gets it over to Nesmith. Nesmith being guarded by Brunson. Back up top to Nembhard. Nembhard in and out dribble, driving to his right, putting his head down, attacking the basket. Gets stripped by DiVincenzo. Ball knocked loose. Nembhard picks it back up, out to Haliburton, driving to his right. He gets past McBride, kicks it out. Nembhard puts up the left wing 3. Nembhard splashes it. A broken play ends in an open 3 for Andrew Nembhard. Big shot for him, giving his Pacers a little bit of momentum again. Brunson on the right wing, being guarded by Nesmith. Coming to his left. Keeping it behind the back. In and out dribble. Driving to his left. Has it in the paint. Leans in. Stops. Kicks it in the corner. And throws it away from JB. Come on, JB. You just threw it away. Josh Hart standing right there. You just threw it to the side. Nembhard has it up top. Over to Siakam. Siakam out to Haliburton. Driving to his right. He's got some space. Getting downhill. Pulling it back out. Stops. Fades out of the mid-range. Too long. Can't get it to go. Brunson keeping it alive. Knocked loose. McBride chasing it. Knocked loose. Turner able to pick it up. Siakam over to Haliburton, left wing 3, wide open, splashes it. And huge back-to-back 3s for the Pacers, and Tom Thibodeau has to call a timeout. As the Pacers rally back, gaining the momentum, the crowd back on their side, 11-point deficit back up to the Knicks. Now you got to answer. Listen, 2 plays there where the Knicks almost caused a turnover from Nembhard attacking the basket, ball knocked loose. He's able to pick it back up and swing it around, finding it back and knock down a big left wing 3. And then this time, the Knicks forced a good miss from Haliburton out of a mid-range jumper, and they can't corral the rebound. Ball knocked loose, and they swing it around, find Haliburton, who missed the shot previously, wide open on the left wing for a 3, and he splashes it. So 2 broken plays go in the way of the Pacers. The 50-50 balls are just as important as anything, and the Pacers won those last 2, and it ends in a 6-0 run, knocking down 2 straight 3s. The Knicks got to answer. Ralston said, Mitchell is good. He's a scorer. We need scorer. Yeah, but he changes the identity of your team. And, you're talking about scorer, 25-point per game guy. Who can do that on the Knicks? Oh, the guy who was injured since January with the shoulder. The Knicks got enough scoring. Right, between Brunson and Randle, you bring back Bogdanovich, DiVincenzo, the way he's played. The Knicks got enough scoring. You don't want to... You don't want to mess with the integrity of your team, of your identity, right? Donovan Mitchell does not fit the Knicks' identity. He is not a get it out of the mud type of player. Cap Top now said they get in the 50-50 balls. They are, and that's what's giving them the lead right now. If the Knicks just cleaned up those 2 possessions where they secure the 50-50 balls, it'd be a 3-point game right now. Instead, it's back up to 11. Ty said, Klay coming to the Knicks? Come on, brother. Have you watched Klay this year? Did you see how he ended his season? 0 points? Come on. MBM said, too early for me to panic, but there is concern. Sure, every time you're down double digits in an elimination game, you got to be concerned. But I'm not worried. Not panicking. Peter said, we are the smartest, most hustling team, maybe not the best. I mean, listen, the injuries, it's hard to evaluate the team when half your roster is out, So we're going to take what we have, our players out there battling hard, and that's all we're going to ask for. Big Tass said, I do not want Donovan Mitchell on this team at all. Yeah, I'm just good. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good with what we got. Ken Hara said, I like Donovan, but we need a PJ Washington type. That was a hell of a trade by Dallas getting Gafford and PJ Washington. Yeah, it was. Absolutely. Are we back in now, or is this what is this angle? NYC Bar said, Lakers get Donovan Mitchell? Big Tass said, I want Mikal Bridges. They can get him for nothing, sure, but I'm not trading a bunch of stuff for Mikal Bridges. Hartenstein has it up top. We're back into it. Hartenstein hands it off to Brunson, coming to his left, being guarded by Nesmith. Now coming to his right off the Hartenstein screen. Stepping back between the legs, now coming to his left. Got space, little fall away jumper in the paint. Rattles it in. There you go, JB. Get to your spot, knock down these shots. Haliburton hit ahead to Nembhard. Nembhard on the left wing. Over to Turner up top. Turner being guarded by Hart. Gets it over to Siakam. Siakam coming to his right. Hands it off to Haliburton coming to his left. They want Haliburton dribbling to his left. Picks his dribble up inside to Siakam. Siakam has it up top, high post. Swing through to his right, driving down the lane. Kicks it out to Turner. Turner on the right wing. Pump fakes, driving to his right. Comes down the lane. Puts up it off glass. Gets it to go. That's just a tough move from Turner right there. Josh Hart bringing it down. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Siakam. Gets it over to Brunson on the right wing. Brunson in and out dribble coming to his left, getting downhill. Coming down the lane, kicks it out. Josh Hart wide open for a three. Can't get down when to go. Fight for the rebound. Nesmith dives on the floor, gets it out to Haliburton. Haliburton bringing it down. Haliburton swings through, coming down the lane. In the corner to Nembhard. Kicks it back out to Haliburton. Swing through to his left. Up top, Nesmith wide open for a three. The trailer. Too long, can't get it to go. Turner right there for the two-handed putback. And Brunson's going to be bringing it down. And it's back to a 13-point deficit for the Knicks. They came out strong to start the third, and the Pacers answered. Now the Knicks need to answer the answer. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left, dancing with it, being guarded by Nesmith, coming to his right. Great defense from Nesmith, forcing Brunson out by the half-court line. Gets it over to Josh Hart, driving it down in the paint, goes up, lays it up to the left hand, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound, knocked loose, and the Pacers went out the 50-50 ball again. Here comes Haliburton pushing the pace, driving to his right, stepping back, stepping all the way back out the three-point line, out to Turner, back to Haliburton. Haliburton has it by the half-court line. McBride, great defense on him. Haliburton has it up top, coming to his left. Dancing around the screen. McBride getting skinny around the screen. Great defense. Haliburton step back three. Too long. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Hits the top of the backboard. Cap Top now said, killing us inside. Yes, they are. Charlie said, where's Ihart? What happened to him? The Pacers have locked in on him. They are doing a great job of boxing him out. Siakam and Turner said they're not going to kill us on the glass again. Hartenstein has it up top, hits Brunson, cutting back door, and he lays it up, gets it to go. 6 assists for Hartenstein yet again. Siakam up top, hands it off to Haliburton, back to Siakam, driving it down to his right, spins, stops, leans in, picks a dribble up, gets it out to Nesmith. Nesmith back to Haliburton. Haliburton has it up top, being guarded by McBride, coming to his left, off the Siakam screen, stepping back in the mid-range, pump fake, gets it over to Siakam. Siakam high post, jab step, puts up the fall-away jumper, swishes it over Hartenstein. Pacers coming up with every play they need to make right now. Josh Hart on the left wing. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Nesmith. Coming to his right, getting past Nesmith, puts up the jumper, gets it to go. JB starting to knock down a couple of his shots here. Haliburton bringing it down to his left. Stops, pivots, up top to Siakam, back to Haliburton. Haliburton being guarded by Hartenstein. Haliburton going to dance with it, crossing over to his right. Hartenstein stays in front of him, crossing over to his right again. Coming down the lane, spins, kicks it out. Turner pump fake, swing through. Coming to his left, almost lost it, gets it back, step back, fall away, jumper, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound, and Josh Hart's going to push it. Josh Hart kicks it to McBride in the corner, spots up for a three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Nembhard with the rebound, he's bringing it down, crossing over to his right. In the middle of the lane. Throws it inside to Siakam, who catches, can't get it to go, but he is fouled. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. The Knicks defense not coming through in the second half. 6:39 to go. Foul on DiVincenzo. Rishi Rich, what's up, Rishi? Ty said Knicks might lose by 35 tonight? Come on, dog. What are you talking about, Ty? Charlie said, show us the adjustments, Tibbs. Come on. This is all on the players. Tibbs has made his adjustments. Put Hartenstein on Siakam. Put Josh Hart on Turner. Knicks just got to come through. They're not winning the 50-50 balls. That's exactly what they need to do. Siakam knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Randy said Devo need to show up. He showed up. He had 15 in the first half. He did his thing. Precious Achiuwa subbing in for Josh Hart. Good sub. Good sub. Josh Hart's laboring there on the baseline, man. Now he's hurting. He's hurting. Siakam, second free throw, gets it to go. Siakam has found his rhythm at the free throw line. Back to a 13-point lead for the Pacers. Josh Hart not feeling great. Asked out. You never see Josh Hart ask out of the game. McBride has it up top. Gets it over to Brunson on the right wing. Coming to his left off the McBride screen. Dancing with it up top. Between the legs, driving to his right, getting down the lane, kicks it out McBride on the right wing for two. Long two for Deuce McBride. Mark said, worried about Hart? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's got a heat pad on his abdomen right now. It's not looking good. That's never a good sign. Nembhard coming to his left, dancing off a Siakam screen, coming to his right, loses it, ball knocked loose. Siakam able to dive on the floor and save it out to Nembhard. Nembhard driving it down in the paint, stops, pump fake, ball knocked loose. They get it out. Siakam, one dribble, mid-range jumper, splashes it. Another 50-50 loose ball, and every single time the Pacers end up with it. Pacers out-Knicksing the Knicks right now. Siakam's up to 21. He's 9 for 16 from the field. Brunson turning the corner, driving it down, spins, kicks it out. McBride, another open three for Deuce. Come through. In and out, halfway down, can't get it to go. Turn a good box out, and Hartenstein grabs the rebound. Here comes Haliburton. Coming to his right, getting past DiVincenzo, kicks it in the corner to Nesmith. Ball knocked out of bounds by Brunson. It'll stay with the Pacers. 5:25 to go here in the third. The Knicks got to chip away at this lead. They got to get it to single digits at the start of the fourth quarter. They get it into Siakam. Siakam has it on the right wing. Hands it off to Haliburton, coming to his left off the Siakam handoff, coming down to his left, picks his dribble up in the paint, stops, turns, fires over McBride, gets it to go. Brunson bringing it down. Nesmith guarding full court. Indiana with a 15-point lead. Hartenstein has it up top. Driving to his left, goes past Turner, leaves it off for Achiuwa, who gets fouled by Turner, foul on the floor. Under 5 minutes to go. Brunson, bullet pass inside to McBride, who just slips out of his hands and it goes out of bounds. It's been that kind of night for the Knicks. Just not able to come through with the 50-50 balls. Nembhard over to Siakam. Siakam bringing it down. Siakam has it up top against Achiuwa, crosses over to his left, getting down the lane, kicks it out to Haliburton. Haliburton being guarded by McBride, coming to his left off the Siakam screen. Getting down the lane, stepping back, puts up the straightaway three. He's feeling it. When he goes to that move, he's feeling it. And they say foot on the line for Haliburton with the two. 17-point lead for the Pacers. Brunson coming down to his right. Hard screen from McBride. Nesmith still sticking with Brunson. Over to Hartenstein up top. Hartenstein hands it back to McBride. To Brunson, excuse me. Brunson, jab step coming to his right. Foul on Nesmith up top. 3 fouls on Nesmith. Keenan Hart said, I'm calling it right now. Rest of the starters? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Game's not over yet. You got time. Oda, what's up, Oda? NYC Bar said Pacers undefeated at home. They are undefeated in the playoffs at home. El Tigre said, can we grab a rebound? Exactly. Losing the hustle battle right now. And it sucks that your number one hustler, Josh Hart, on the bench with an abdomen injury. That's not good. Brunson coming down, leans in, being guarded by McConnell, pulling it back out. Brunson has it up top, one-on-one, in and out dribble, driving to his left, down the lane. Ball puck loose. Brunson's got to pick up. Shot clock winding down. Steps through, over to Hartenstein, flip shot. Doesn't get it off in time. Shot clock violation. Knicks can't even get the shot up as the crowd is on their feet cheering for their heroes right now for the Pacers. 17-point lead, and they force a shot clock violation. Tall Guy TV said this is so rigged. Pacers just taking it to the Knicks right now. McConnell crosses over to his left, snakes it to his right hand, stops in the mid-range, puts up the jumper over McBride, way off. Brunson bringing it down, crosses over to his right. He's got some space. Turner's going to pick him up. McConnell's going to come over to guard him. Brunson dribble pull up three off the back rim, can't get it to go. Hartenstein fighting for it, knocked loose from McConnell. And again, the Knicks not able to grab the 50-50 ball. The Pacers are doing a fantastic job of getting to the ball. Topping over to Haliburton. Haliburton on the right wing, in and out dribble, pulling it back out. Spins, going along the baseline, gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Nembhard, loose ball. Achua picks it up, hit ahead to DiVincenzo, back to Achua, goes up, gets absolutely hacked from McConnell. Gonna send pressure to Achua to the foul line. Great foul from McConnell. Jay, what's up, Jay? Kenshin Jai said Game 7. It's leaning that way right now. Knicks in a 17-point deficit, pressures Achua to the foul line for 2. NBM said NBA wants a Game 7. They do. Russell Field said, where's the Game 7? It's in Madison Square Garden. Precious Achua knocks down a free throw. Thank you, Precious. Kinohara said, it's time for Mamande Diakite and Shake Milton. Nah, man. It's only a 15-point game, man. Y'all quit too early. Timeout for the Knicks. 3:19 to go here in the third. It's only 15. Only 15. Ty said, here comes a blowout. Time for New York City Sunday dinner. Nah, it's only 15. Y'all quitting too early, man. Oda said, last time the Knicks struggling last Sunday, but now the Knicks can't get it. Yeah, I don't like that Sunday's a 3:30 start time, which is why I don't want a Game 7. I don't like the 3:30 start time at all. Josh said wins next game. If it's a Game 7, it will be Sunday at 3:30. If the Knicks win tonight, then it will be Tuesday 8:30 against the Celtics. NBM said Pacers coach called his players soft, so he expected them to come out thirsty. Absolutely. Absolutely. They are winning the 50-50 balls, and that's what's giving them the lead. Shirley Willis, what's up, Shirley? She said, I don't want a Game 7. Me either. Me either. Ken Hart said, look, at Mamande, Shake, and Daquan Jeffries hit a few shots. We could always get our guys back in. Absolutely not. You quit too early, Ken Hart. You're quitting too early. There's 3 minutes left to go in the third. It's a 15-point game with 15 minutes to go in the game. Knicks fan said, it's not over till it's over. I'm not giving up until 0 left in the fourth. Neither should you guys. Thank you, Knicks fan. Appreciate you, big dog. Josh Hart back off the bench. He's still holding that stomach, man. It's not good. It's not a good sign. Precious Achua, he does have that one more free throw coming up. Haliburton on the bench. And Achua comes up well short on the next free throw. Come on, dog. McConnell bringing it down, being guarded by DiVincenzo. In and out dribble, almost loses it, picks it back up, coming to his left off the Siakam screen. DiVincenzo chasing him, kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam being guarded by Achua, hands it off to Shepard. Shepard hands it off to McConnell, over to Siakam. Siakam on the right side, all by himself. One dribble pull-up jumper over Achua. Can't get it to go. Nembhard right there, can't get the tip. Alec Burks clears with the rebound. Here comes Brunson on the right wing, attacking Toppin, swings through to his left, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the tip, can't get the little putback to go. Josh, you're under the basket by yourself, big dog. Siakam clears with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Over to McConnell. McConnell's got space. He's going to attack the basket. Goes up, lays it up with the right hand, gets it to go, and a foul on Josh Hart. Knicks not getting back on defense, not knocking down layups. McConnell getting the crowd on their feet. You better wake up, Knicks. You better wake up. Time winding down for you. Keno Hart said, how many free throws we missed so far? A lot. Astra Cat, what's up, Astra? McConnell knocks down his and one free throw. Ball knocked loose, staying with the Knicks. The Knicks have missed. Let's refresh the page. Let's double check this. The Knicks have missed 8 free throws, 8 for 16. 2:37 to go in the third. Knicks have the ball. They're down 18. Brunson's got to inbound it. Get it into DiVincenzo. Being guarded by Nembhard. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Driving to his right. Putting his head down. Attacking. Euro steps down the lane. Gets a foul. He's going to the foul line for 2. You might start seeing the refs call a little bit tighter. MBM said Josh ate too many Mike and Nikes. Asher Cass said Pacers win in high-scoring games. They need to be held below 100, 25 points a quarter. I mean, easier said than done. You're right, but easier said than done. Ty said can't score at all. They are struggling to score a lot. DiVincenzo at the foul line. Knocks down 2 free throws. Thank you, Devo. McConnell bringing it down, being guarded by DiVincenzo up top. Over to Nembhard. Nembhard over to Siakam up top, being guarded by Chua. Gets it out to Nembhard, coming to his right. And a foul by Alec Burks. And they're cleaning it up a little bit. The refs starting to call it a lot tighter. They were allowing physicality, now they're not. MBM said, non-believers exit here. I'm telling you, y'all quit too early, man. Mark said, get stops. It's where it's got to start. It's where it's got to start. McConnell up top, coming to his right off a screen. Stops at the foul line. Good screen. Knocks it down. Knicks struggling to stop the Pacers from scoring. Back to an 18-point game. Brunson bringing it down. 2 minutes to go. Brunson spinning, coming to his left. Stepping back, now coming to his right. Brunson crosses over to his right, attacking. Inside to Achua, lays it up, gets it to go. McConnell bringing it down right side of the court. Over to Shepherd on the right wing. Shepherd up top to Siakam. Siakam hands it off to Nembhard. Nembhard coming to his left off the Siakam screen. Stepping back. Cross-court pass. Top in. Extra pass Shepherd. Shepherd right wing 3. Can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Siakam. Ball staying with the Knicks. Astra Cow with the subscription. Appreciate you, Astra. Appreciate you. A few more offensive rebounds and we're back in it. You got to win the 50-50 balls. It's a 16-point game. Brunson being guarded by McConnell up top. Coming to his right off of Josh Hart's screen. Putting his head down. Stepping back. Puts up a straightaway 3. Pump fakes. Kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart on the left wing. Gets it back to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Toppin. Crosses over to his left. Swings through to his right. Down the lane. Puts up a floater. Gets it to go. Good move from JB. A minute to go. 14-point game. McConnell on the right wing being guarded by Brunson. McConnell in and out dribble. Crosses over to his right. Now coming to his left off a Siakam screen. Inside pass to Shepherd. Cutting along the baseline. Gets blocked by Achua. They call a goaltend? That's not a goaltend. He got it off of Shepherd's hand. There's no way that's a goaltend. There's no way that's a goaltend. Oh, yeah. He pinned it on the backboard. Tom Thibodeau's using his challenge because the refs are trash, terrible, awful, disgusting display from the officials here. Asher Cass said within 14 still. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shot Collins said, I hope they didn't poison Hart. No, I mean, he's holding a specific spot. It's an abdomen injury, and those are rough. It hurts everything you do when your abdomen hurts, right? You can't really extend your arms. That hurts with rebounding. That hurts with jumping. That hurts with your athleticism. That hurts with just running. Everything hurts with your abdomen. Russell Field said, get hot, Brunson. I mean, he's had a much better second half than he did in the first half. It's hard to have, I mean, it's not a far cry. His first half was bad, so. But we need to start knocking down some threes to get back into this one, man. Kinahara said, Hart had a heat pack on the abdomen. That's stomach bug poisoning. No, not really. You don't ice in the middle of a game. You have to put heat. Especially on the abdomen. You don't want that thing tightening up. Then you won't be able to extend at all. You want to loosen the muscles up in your stomach. It's a specific spot. They put tape on it. It's not a stomach bug. Asher Cass said, here we go again with the Indiana refs. Successful challenge from the Knicks. Successful challenge, jump ball mid-court because no team had possession. Tall Guy TV said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Knicks come back and when the game is still tight. It's not that, you guys are acting like it's a 25-point deficit. It's 14. It's 14. Asher Cass said, Hart isn't 100%. Not even close to 100%. He's not. You're right. And it sucks considering we're down so many guys. Now Josh Hart's hurting. Jump ball. Obi Toppin wins it. Neesmith picks it up. Siakam over to McConnell. McConnell has it up top. Being guarded by Brunson. Hands it off to Shepherd. Back up top to Siakam. Siakam dancing with it. Coming to his right. Over to Neesmith. Coming to his left. Hands it back to Siakam. Siakam on the right wing. Jab step. Now coming to his left. Hesitation move. Backing down. Kicks out to Toppin. Toppin puts up a left wing three over Brunson. Air ball. McConnell picks it up. And he lays it up and in. The 50-50 ball is going right into the hands of the Pacers right now. I don't even think they're necessarily out hustling the Knicks. They're just right place, right time in this quarter. Most of the game, they've out hustled the Knicks. This quarter, right place, right time. It's crazy. Brunson dribble, pull up three. Brunson answers back with a three. We needed it. 13-point game. McConnell bringing it down. Weren't they down 13? They were down 11 at halftime. McConnell bringing it down. Coming down the lane, runs right into Brunson. And I call a blocking foul. Come on, ref. Ref is trash. He runs right into Brunson. He's out of control. You can't reward a player out of control. McConnell checking out to a huge ovation from the crowd. He's been fantastic tonight. Cap Top now said 3 defensive stands, 3 buckets now. Let's get it. Let's get it. 6.4 to go. The Pacers have a good defensive stop here. Come on. 13, down 13 going into the fourth. It's possible. Haliburton coming to his left, driving it down, kicks out the top and up top, pump fakes, and a travel. 0.9 to go. AP said, might have to sit hard, need him for game 7. Game's not over, AP. I don't know what you're talking about, big dog. Josh Hart's got to throw it in. Gets it into Brunson, catches, fires from the right wing, got it off in time. Can't get it to go down, though, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 13-point deficit for the Knicks. Big fourth quarter, y'all. Big fourth quarter. We'll see if the Pacers can hold on. We'll see if the Knicks have an answer. Huge fourth quarter for the Knicks. Season on the line for the Pacers. A conference finals appearance on the line for the Knicks. Who is going to come through tonight? Who is going to come through tonight? Tall Guy TV said, this game isn't over yet. I won't be surprised if the Knicks win. Me either. But they gotta clean up their play here in the second half. They have to. I mean, you're not going to win it losing the 50-50 balls like this. You're not going to lose it being out-hustled by the Pacers. Asher Cass said Pacers fourth last game went on a 9-0 run in how many minutes? In 1 minute. It's a game of runs. Yeah, we'll see if the Knicks have a run in them, though. We'll see if they have a run in them. And that was off of 3 straight threes from Miles Turner, if I remember correctly. But, unless the Knicks get hot from 3, the Knicks usually, they're not an explosive offensive team like that. The only time that happens is when their defense leads to their offense, and their defense has not been very good tonight. So, Peter said 13 ain't that as bad as we are playing. Yeah, they're not playing well, and they're down 13. So if they can pick up their play in the fourth quarter, it's asking for a lot. But if they can pick up their play in the fourth quarter, absolutely possible to come back into this game. Mark said, just got to tighten up the D and hit our shots. Absolutely. I mean, right? I always say I give the laziest analysis ever. Get defensive stops. Get some scores. It's not complicated. Basketball can be also simple, right? But they're really, really struggling to contain the Pacers. The Pacers are just doing a great job of attacking the paint, right? But we'll see how this Pacers team responds if it's a tight game. Going into the fourth quarter, knowing their season on the line, we'll see how they respond. They're a young team who's never been in this position. We'll see. NBM said we can drop 30 in this quarter. We dropped 30 in the first quarter. AP said if Denver wins 7, they're going to want the Knicks to go 7 to extend. To extend it, anything easy for Boston. But the truth is, they stink tonight on 2 days of rest. That's crazy. I mean, we're acting like the Knicks were the only team on 2 days of rest. The Pacers also had 2 days of rest. And they also had a ton of footage to look and watch. And they're at home, and it's a playoff series. It's going to go back and forth. Josh Hart gets hurt early in this game. We know how, we've harped on this plenty of times. We know the Knicks are down their guys. So you can't really afford bad games from guys. Brunson had a bad first half. He had a much better third quarter there. Had 15 in that third quarter, but, So they got to be better. It's really not complicated. Pacers are hustling them. Here we go. We're back into it. Nesmith on the right wing. Back up top to McConnell. McConnell coming to his left, getting downhill. Lays it up. Gets it to go over Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to Brunson. Bringing it down. 15-point deficit for the Knicks to start. It's McConnell knocked down the layup in the opening quarter. Brunson coming to his right, stepping back between the legs inside to Josh Hart. Josh Hart pump fakes, pulling it back out. Hands it off to DiVincenzo on the left wing. Shot clock winding down. DiVincenzo puts up the 3. Way long, can't get it to go. Jackson with the rebound. Here comes McConnell. McConnell coming to his right. Up top to Nesmith. Nesmith down low to Jackson being guarded by Brunson. Leans in, steps through, leans in, puts it up, off glass, gets it to go down. Alec Burks bringing it down against Shepherd. Burks on the left wing, being guarded by the rookie Shepherd, driving to his right, and a foul by Shepherd. Altigra said, should we throw in the towel? Never. Absolutely never. Asher Cass said, is McBride in? Pass it to him. I think McBride is on the bench here. He is on the bench. We got Precious Achiuwa, Josh Hart, Alec Burks, Brunson, and DiVincenzo. Brunson driving it down inside to Achiuwa, lays it up and in, gets it to go. 10:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. McConnell in the corner to Siakam, driving to his left. Coming all the way out, has it up top. Coming to his left off the Nesmith screen. Kicks it up top to Nesmith, extra pass to McConnell in the mid-range, puts up the jumper, comes up short, fight for the rebound. Jackson steals it out from Josh Hart, out to Shepherd. And the Pacers continue to offensive rebound and win the 50-50 balls. That's the game right there. Into Siakam, foul line, fall away jumper, swishes it. You're not going to win the game. Getting out rebounded. The Pacers doing to the Knicks what the Knicks did to them the last game. Josh Hart over to DiVincenzo, DiVincenzo over to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing, being guarded by Nesmith, crosses over to his left, gets past him in the paint, takes the foul, can't get the floater to go. That's 4 fouls on Nesmith now. Ashika said, we need defense badly. They also need rebounding badly. The rebounding tonight has not been good. Brunson at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Overall, the Knicks have 26 rebounds to the Pacers, 39, a 13 rebounding differential going the Pacers' way. Josh Hart on the bench in a ton of pain, man. Puts the heat pad right back on his abdomen. That is not a good sign. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not going to be available for the next game, man. Whether it's Sunday or Tuesday. So Brunson knocks down both free throws. JB's actually knocking down free throws here. Love it. 9:50 to go here in the fourth. McConnell over to Siakam. Siakam coming to his right. Has it up top. Now coming to his left. Euro steps down the lane. Kicks it up top to McConnell. McConnell coming to his left off the Siakam screen. Cross-court pass to Jackson. Back to Siakam. Another foul line fall-away jumper. Gets another one to go. Precious Achiuwa's got to press up on him, man. Make him a driver. Alec Burks bringing it down. Being guarded by Shepard full court. Over to Hartenstein up top. Hartenstein can't get it to Brunson. Good denial defense from McConnell. Tried to hit Brunson, come back door. Siakam picks up the steal and a bad pass from Hartenstein. Siakam coming down the lane. Euro steps, kicks it in the corner. Nembhard wide open in transition for 3. Comes up short. And they call a foul. Precious Achiuwa trying to box out Isaiah Jackson. And the Knicks getting killed on the glass. Mark said they're just not missing. They get it into Jackson, over to Siakam. Siakam has it up top, being guarded by Achiuwa. Jab step, puts up the fall-away jumper. Too long, can't get it to go. And another foul on Isaiah Hartenstein. Can't keep Isaiah Jackson off the glass. Mark said extremely lopsided. Killing the Knicks on the glass. That's the game right there. Right? Even if the defense initially is strong, they're not grabbing any rebounds. Siakam, jab step, coming to his left, spins to his right, puts up the righty hook shot, can't get it to go. Ben Shepard able to pull it down, and DiVincenzo comes up with the steal. DiVincenzo pushing the pace, stops, stepping back, pump fakes, over to Hartenstein, back to DiVincenzo, puts up a right wing 3 for Devo, off the front rim, pressures the true offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. 8:44 to go here in the fourth. Josh Hart going back to the locker room. Yeah, his night is done, and it's not looking good. He's going to have to go get some MRIs on that abdomen. McBride gets it into Burks, back to McBride, coming to his left, kicks it out to Burks. Burks coming to his right, back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to Burks. Burks running right into Turner, and a blocking foul on Turner. Otis said, what happened to Josh Hart? Hurt his abdomen. Strained abdomen, I'd guess. Hartenstein attacking, gets blocked by Turner, and Turner saves it into McConnell, who's bringing it down. McConnell driving all the way down, kicks it in the corner. Nembhard another corner 3. This time he gets it to go down. And a timeout from the Knicks as it explodes up to a 20-point deficit with 8 minutes to go. Pacers making all the plays they need to stifle the Knicks right now. Mark said we can't have nice things. Absolutely. Mark said, the one guy other than JB we couldn't afford an injury with. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Kinohara said, Mamande Diakite, Shake Milton, and Daquan Jeffries. Asher Cat said, why every play we get fouled, then they come and get an easy shot. Knicks not getting back on defense. Cap Top now said, using fouls to stop momentum. Oda said, Dante can't even make threes, but Indy does besides New York. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, Oda, but Dante DiVincenzo tonight from three-point line, he knocked a couple of down in the first. He's 3 for 8 tonight. Hasn't knocked one down in the second and a half here. He's got 17. McBride's got 20. Brunson's got 21. Overall, they're 9 for 27 from 3. That's 33%. Pacers 7 for 21. They're also 33%. So it's not like they're lighting them up from 3. They're killing them in the paint. They're killing them on the glass. That's the game right there. Peter said, why do we get all the injuries? Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Rough year for the Knicks injury-wise. I mean, just the amount of guys down. It's insane. It's insane. Relic said, but still head up. Still head up. Yeah. I mean, look. Game's not over yet, but it's not looking good. Mark said, yeah, I think we're heading back to New York. Cardiac Knicks, after all. It would be apropos for the cardiac Knicks. It'd be very apropos for them. Kinhara said, I won't be that surprised to see OG in Game 7. I'd be pretty surprised. 3GP said this is the same script as the Denver series. What Adam Silver wants. I mean, I think the second round is just usually filled with 7-game series. It's just a lot of evenly matched teams, right? Once you get past the first round, once you get into the second round, it's a lot of evenly matched teams. Peter said, I'll bet money Hart comes back. I mean, Hart's a tough guy. I'm sure he'll tough it out if he can, but an abdomen injury is rough. Very rough. Oda said, where's OG? Back in New York, still rehabbing the hamstring. AP said, same thing every year. If anything can go wrong, it does. I mean, the Knicks haven't been this good in 20 years, my guy, so I don't know what you mean, same thing every year. This has not been like any other year in the Knicks for the past 2 decades. Tall Guy TV said, don't worry, guys, we're winning on Sunday. Still got a game to play, but AP said he's a bench player. Keep telling you guys that. You talking about Dante? He's got 18 points, my guy. And half the roster is up. Burks has it up top. Here we go. We're back into it. Coming to us right up the Hartenstein screen. Picks his dribble up. Gets it up top to Achua. Achua back to Burks. Burks dancing with it. Picks his dribble up. Over to DiVincenzo. Pump fakes. Driving to his left. Attacking Nembhard. Getting to the basket. Lays it up with the right hand. Can't get it to go. Topping with the rebound. And here comes Haliburton on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Turner. Turner driving down. Kicks it out to Ben Shepherd in the corner for a 3. Knocks it down. And everything going the Pacers' way. 23-point deficit for the Knicks. 8-0 run for the Pacers. It's gone the other way. Brunson out of the game. Tibbs might be waving the white flag with Brunson out. Josh Hart out with the injury. DiVincenzo coming to his right. Splitting the defense. Goes up. Wild shot. Can't get it to go. Achua offensive rebound. Put back. Gets it to go. Mark said, I mean, at this point, start shooting threes. Yeah, start jacking up shots. 7 minutes to go. You're down 20. Asher Cass said, if Brunson gets injured in Game 7, we don't even got to talk about it. DiVincenzo subbing out. Achua knocks down a free throw. An awkward-looking free throw, but it gets the lucky bounce. Back to a 20-point deficit. Haliburton up top to Toppin, driving to his left. stopping, spinning, pulling it back out, up top to Turner, hands it off to Haliburton, coming to his left off the Turner screen. Haliburton walks into a dribble pull-up three, wide open, in and out, can't get it to go. Harnstein with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. He's in with Burks, McBride, Achua, and Harnstein. Brunson driving it down, stops, turns, has it. Attacking Nembhard, stopping, spinning, leaning in, stops, has spin, steps through, puts up the floater, gets it to go. A lot of contact, no foul call. Nembhard bringing it down. Over to Toppin in and out dribble, coming to his left, goes up, and he throws it down over Harnstein. Come on, Harnstein. Harnstein's had a rough night. He's had a rough night tonight. Brunson bringing it down, has it on the left wing, being guarded by Nembhard. In and out dribble, coming to his left, gets fouled by Nembhard. Asher Cat, Haliburton wide open. Not surprised. Yeah, it's been that kind of night for the Knicks defensively. Peter said there will be plenty of ex-players Game 7 to step in. Tall Guy TV said Josh Hart out of the remaining of the game. Yeah, it's not surprising. He went back to the locker room. We knew this. Kinohara said, okay, that sounds like they're coming up a strain indeed. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's absolutely a strain. Brunson knocks down a free throw. Astra Cat said, need a few threes, a few stops, but 98% chance they win now. Well, yeah. I mean, it'll have to be an absolute barrage from three-point land, and some defensive stops. But Brunson knocks down 2 free throws, 18-point deficit. I got to come up with some defensive stops. Approaching the halfway point here in the fourth quarter. Time winding down. Nembhard driving it down, up top to Toppin. Toppin pump fakes. Hands it off to Nembhard, driving it down. Stops, turns, pivots, up top to Turner. Driving to his right past Harnstein. Kicks out to Nembhard. Nembhard open on the left wing for 3. Splashes it. Everybody getting in on the action. The defense is not good. Harnstein out there running in circles. Harnstein has been terrible tonight, not going to lie. He has been terrible defensively. Brunson up top, coming to his right. They bring a double team. Out to McBride on the left wing. Pump fake, jab step, now driving to his left. Cross-court pass, Burks in the corner for 3. Alec Burks answers back with the 3. The Knicks answering some buckets here, but you can't answer buckets when you're down 20. Asher Cass said, we need Robinson back. Yeah. Cross-court pass, Nesmith, extra pass to Haliburton. Steps back for a right wing 3. Can't get that one to go. Harnstein with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down, in and out dribble, coming to his left. Being guarded by Nesmith, coming to his left. Good screen from Harnstein. Brunson pulling it back out. Between the legs, crossover to his right, crosses over to his left. Slips, falls, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go. A lot of contact as Brunson tripped. Haliburton bringing it down, leaves it off for Nesmith, driving it down. Scoop lay with the left hand, gets it to go, and one on Precious Achua. Mark said JB can't be doing this. I don't know what you want him to do, Mark. Knicks down 20, he's trying to make something happen. Not getting a lot of help here in the second half. The commentators, JJ Redick right now talking about how on one end Brunson was fouled, and then they call the same foul for Nesmith on the other end. Nesmith misses the free throw, but the Pacers end up with an offensive rebound on the foul line. That is the ultimate sign of getting out-hustled. Right? Haliburton, they bring a double team. Kicks it over to Turner. Turner, a deep straightaway 3. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Brunson with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Still a 20-point deficit. Burks down the lane. Euro steps, gets blocked by Haliburton. Will Combs said, get your starters out. I don't know. I kind of like the way they're playing. It's fine. McBride, up top to Harnstein. Harnstein hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Nesmith. Coming to his left off the Harnstein screen. Pulling it back. Puts up the 3 over Nesmith. Brunson gets it to go. Again, the Knicks trading baskets with the Pacers, but you can't trade baskets when you're down 20. Got to come up with some defensive stops and some rebounds. Nembhard has it up top. Coming to his left, rejecting the Turner screen, out to Turner. Turner, sidestep, step back, out to the top end, driving, attacking the basket, reverse, dunk. And the Knicks defense is just terrible. They're getting blown by, allowing straight line drive to the basket. There's no help defense. McBride attacking, kicks it over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein back to McBride, getting to the corner. Attacking Haliburton, back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein up top. Hands it off to Brunson on the right wing. Brunson in the corner, shot clock winding down. Steps back, puts up the corner three over Nesmith. Rattles it in for JB. Brunson knocking down shots here. This is why you keep your players in. Brunson in a rhythm right now. Nembhard attacking to his right. Back to Toppin up top, attacking to his left. Hands it off to Nesmith, back up top to Haliburton, coming to his left. Haliburton, Euro steps down the lane, kicks it out to Toppin. Toppin pump fakes, attacking, leaves it off for Turner. Turner in the paint, goes up for a two-handed jam, and again, the Knicks defense, absolutely horrendous. Tom Thibodeau calls a timeout. He's got Shake Milton at the scores table. Presumably waving the white flag now. El Tigre said, I'm out. Appreciate you, El Tigre. Appreciate you. AP said he needs to sit Brunson down. It's probably coming out now. Asher Cat said, Knicks have to give you a heart attack before winning. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Kron Clark said they spiked our water. Big Rud said, to avoid starter injuries, now it's time to pool, unfortunately. Yeah, probably. Timeout from Tibbs, likely to get his guys out, guys. Likely to get his eyes out. He's probably pulling him out now. Mark said, very worried about Game 7 and Josh Hart. Yeah, I mean, look, if Josh Hart's injured, they don't have another. I forget who said it on Twitter. It was somebody from Knicks Film School. I think it was DJ Zulo. He said the Knicks are a critical mass with injuries. Like if Precious Achiuwa got injured, the Knicks can't survive that. If Alec Burks gets injured, you can't survive that. You're down to 7 players, and 2 of your bench guys are not part of your regular rotation. Like, they don't have a bench. They're relying on guys who are not a part of the regular rotation. So, you know. If Josh Hart goes down, you're down to 6 playable players. You know? It's rough. It's rough. 3GB said, I think Chevy Jr. washed the jacket. It gets washed when I'm in the shower. Water hits it. It gets washed. Asher Cass said, the Knicks are a home team. I think the Pacers are a home team. I think the Knicks can win on the road. They won on the road in Philly. I think the Pacers are a home team, man. They have gone undefeated at home in the playoffs. They got to learn to win on the road, though. Asher Cass said, MSG's been keeping the Knicks alive. They have been. They have been. Orun said NBA is so scripted. AP said, not just Brunson, the entire team stunk. Brunson was bad in the first half. He was much better in the second half, but didn't get much help from the other guys. The other guys kept him afloat in the first half. Brunson tried to keep him afloat in the second half, but he didn't get much help. I thought Hartenstein had a horrific game. I thought he was bad. I thought he was getting beat defensively. He was never in help side. He got killed on the glass tonight. You know, it also sucks Josh Hart got hurt, who's the guy who helps him on the glass, but Hartenstein with 4 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Brunson, 31. He did get his 30. You guys said he wouldn't get 30. He got 31. You know, he did his part in the second half, but McBride stuck on 20. He had 15 after the first half. He had 11 in the first quarter. That's 20 for the game. Josh Hart played 31 minutes, 5 points, 8 boards, 3 assists. With abdomen injury, he just wasn't the same after that. I believe he had 7 rebounds through the second quarter. Only had 1 rebound since. DiVincenzo, 17. He did his part. I mean, 17 is kind of what you expect from DiVincenzo, but he had, 15 in the first half, so he had 2 points in the second half. Not good enough. 12 for Achiuwa off the bench. 6 for Burks off the bench. He had 18 points off the bench. You know, for 2 guys who you don't really expect much from, but, you know, Knicks just couldn't put together a quality performance in the sense that when you're down as many guys and the Knicks are down, you can't afford. I let the timer tick all the way down. My bad. You can't afford to have bad games from guys. You need everybody to play well. McBride bringing it down. 3:30 to go. The Knicks have Shake Milton and Jericho Simpson. Alec Burks dribble pull-up three straight away off the back rim. Bounces out of bounds, goes over the backboard. Whew. Kinohara said, if y'all saw the Chicago game in the regular season when Hart got tossed with a tech, you know how important Hart is. I mean, yeah, without Anunoby and without Randle and without all these guys, you can't afford to also lose Josh Hart. You know, he's super important to this team, obviously, with his energy and his effort and all of that. But, you know, like, he becomes indispensable when you're down all the other guys as well, you know? Dutch B said, second half, Brunson held the ball possession. I mean, did you want the ball in Deuce McBride and Dante DiVincenzo's hands who didn't do nothing with it? You know? You guys do this all the time when the Knicks struggle to score. It's like, Brunson's holding the ball on too long. And then Brunson goes off for 40 the next game, and you're like, we got to give the ball to Brunson more. You know, like, you can't have it both ways. Sure, he could have moved the ball a little bit better tonight, but, like, nobody had it going. Nobody had it going after that first quarter. McBride had to go in a bit. DiVincenzo had to go in a bit. And then they just quietly went away. You know, like, be more aggressive, guys. Three GB said, I hate that Draymond's going to validate his blue comment, not to mention Barkley. No, I mean, the thing that they're talking about fluke is that it's not sustainable. That's what a fluke is that it's a one-time thing. And it's not going to be a one-time thing. The Knicks will be back in the playoffs next year. They will be back in the playoffs the year after that. They're going to be even better than they were this year come next year. They'll be fine. Both teams have waved the white flag. They got their bench guys in. Kendall Brown attacking the basket. Achua with the rebound. He's bringing it down. There's 3 minutes to go. The Knicks down 18. But all the bench guys are in. Jackson comes up with a chase down block out to Burks. Burks in the corner being guarded by McConnell. Oh, no, Doug McDermott. Excuse me. Doug McDermott. Burks coming to his right, coming down the lane. Scoop layup the left hand. Gets it to go and one for Alec Burks. With 2:56 to go. Peter said it. It's okay. I'm proud of the depleted Knicks. Yeah. Russell Field said, will OG be ready for game 7? I think it's highly unlikely he would be ready for game 7. Highly unlikely. Asher Cass said, we could really use Randle and Bogdanovich and Robinson and a healthy Josh Hart. They're critical mass with injuries. Alec Burks knocks down his and one free throw. 15-point game. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of time left. Pacers turn it over. I'm just saying, 2:45 to go, 15-point game. Can these bench guys make something happen against the Pacers bench guys and make this a little bit interesting? Sims up top, hands it off to Burks. Burks has it up top, being guarded by Brown, out to Shake Milton, driving to his left, driving it down. Euro steps down the lane, puts up a floater, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds to Kendall Brown. Brown bringing it down. In the paint, attacking the glass, lays it up, gets it to go. All right, they're not gonna make nothing happen. It was just an interesting thing. It was only 15. But 2:20 to go. This one's pretty much over. Burks gets blocked on a 3. That's it. Whew. Asher Cat said, Bahar isn't the same as Randle was this year. I mean, yeah, duh. Randle's 25, 10 and 7, 25, 10 and 5. Like, what? Duh. Like, yeah. Julius Randle's an all-NBA player. Josh Hart's a great energy guy. Like, that's how you describe them. Julius Randle, 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA. Josh Hart, great energy guy. Yeah, Julius Randle changes the dynamic of this team, Knicks fan said OG might be out until game 3 of the conference finals. Yeah, I would be very surprised to see OG and Anunoby this week. I'll put it that way. Shake Milton bringing it down under 2 minutes to go. Back to an 18-point game. Diakite with the 3. Can't get it to go. Jackson with the rebound. Tall Guy TV said, well, good night. Yeah, I'll have no problem falling asleep tonight. When the Knicks win, I'm filled with adrenaline and I can't fall asleep. Tonight, I'm asleep like a baby. McDermott attacking, gets blocked by Jeffries. Jericho Sims bringing it down. Hands it off to Jeffries. Jeffries in the right corner, right wing, up top to Burks. 1:20 to go here in the fourth. We're winding down the time. Coron Clark said, if OG can play, he should try. I mean, I wouldn't. You can't force hamstring injuries. You can't do it. AP said, you're not going to win the game with only 6 players. Leo's got work to do. He's got decisions to make. I don't know what you're talking about, AP. Why when you always comment, you always pretend like this team is healthy? Like this is the team. This is not the team that's coming back next year. The Knicks are missing half their rotation, my guy. I don't know what you expect. Peter said OG might play game 7. You watch? I mean, I think it's a possibility, but I'm not expecting it in the least bit. I think there's maybe a 10% chance he plays. You know, there's a chance, but it's very low. We're under a minute to go. It's 100, 116. We'll just update the scoreboard, make sure we get it right. Asher said KD did that. KD played by injuries after forcing it. Yeah, I mean, you can't force a hamstring, man. That thing completely tears. He's not starting the year next season. You know, like, you can't force muscle strains like that. A muscle strain is a tear in the fibers of your muscle. Right? A grade 1 strain is small overstretching, small tears. Grade 2 is more. Grade 3 is a complete tear and whatnot. So you can't force that. You can't play on an injured hamstring. Coron Clark said it hurts because we're so much better than this, decimated by injuries. Yeah. I mean, OG, Randle, Bogdanovich, Mitchell Robinson. The Knicks run an 8 to 9 man rotation. You're missing 4 of your guys. You're missing about half the rotation. And that's the final score, 103-116. All right, you're missing about half your rotation. And now Josh Hart hurt. You're missing a little more than half your rotation. Brunson hurt the foot. All these guys playing injured. You just, you got to battle through it. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Guys on the court, you got to come up with a solution. You got to battle through it. Asher Cass said, I would rather injured players just sit out. Let's think long term. Yeah, I mean, what is the goal? Right? The goal is to win a championship. Are you winning a championship this year with all the injuries you have? No. Right? I know the goal, to me, the goal is to make the conference finals. And then from there, everything is icing on the cake. I don't care if you get swept in the conference finals, which I don't think they would. But win this series. Move on to the next series. That is the goal. I'm asking them to win one more game. That's it. So. Kinohara said, you said it, critical mass. Yeah, DJ Zulo from Knicks Film School on Twitter. He kind of coined that, and he's just absolutely right. He's just absolutely right. The one game Brunson hurt his foot, and he looked really bad in the 2 games in Indiana last time. That was them hitting critical mass, and it's like, okay, you lost Brunson, you got no answers. You lose Josh Hart here, you got no answers. You got no answers left, right? Like Randle goes down, it's like, all right, we're gonna throw Anunoby in there. Anunoby goes down, all right, we're gonna throw Josh Hart in there. Mitchell Robinson goes down, all right, we're gonna throw Hartenstein in there. You got no more answers for these guys, So, long-term goal, win a championship. Short-term goal, get to the conference finals, win this series. But you can't risk achieving your long-term goal in order to achieve your short-term goal. You know, the long-term goal is the more important one. So if Anunoby's not ready to go for Game 7, you don't force him out there to play the Game 7. If Josh Hart can't go for Game 7, you can't force him out there to go for Game 7. You got to remember that this team's going to come back next year better than they were this year. When they suffered all those injuries, what was the thing we talked about? Okay, it's not their year. A team that suffers this many injuries, it's not your year. It sucks to waste a year. They didn't waste a year. It sucks to feel like you're wasting a year because you know your team is better than that. But like the Memphis Grizzlies had to tank the year because John Morant's out, Steven Adams was out, they ended up trading him. Jaren Jackson Jr. missed a ton of time, Desmond Bane missed a ton of time. Like you can't, you know. Mark said 14 and 17 without OG. Yeah, I mean, but it's not just OG. You're also down Randle and Robinson. Like that number's finicky, you know. Down a bunch of guys. 26 and 5 win. Yeah, I mean, he changes the dynamic of your team. We said this before in the regular season when he came back for the Philadelphia game. He puts everybody back in the puzzle pieces make sense with OG Anunoby in the lineup, right? Josh Hart at the 4 is tough. He's like 6'5" at best. Versus Anunoby, who's 6'8" with long arms, like who's strong as an ox. So you can't survive with Josh Hart at the 4 as your starting 4, especially against Siakam, you know. Asher said, Coach needs to play more balanced, though, and not overly minutes from now on. I mean, who do you want to play, Astra? Who do you want? You want Daquan Jeffries out there? You want Shake Milton out there? We didn't want Alec Burks out there, and he eventually had no choice but to play Alec Burks. So, you know, at least he's come through, but he didn't really have an impact tonight. So, Tom Thibodeau doesn't want to play these guys 40 minutes a night. He doesn't have a choice. He doesn't have any other players left to play. He tried throwing Jericho Sims out there to spell some of the centers. You don't have any options. Asher said, not now, I mean next season. I mean, he did that this season, is my point. Is there is no reason to be concerned about Tom Thibodeau overplaying guys when you have players to play. Because when he had players to play this season, he managed the minutes very well. And then guys got hurt. And he had to overplay guys because you don't have options. Excuse me, my Lord. Mark said, I feel sick. Game 7, man. Game 7. We move on. Big game. Got to show up. At least it's in the Garden. This is why you fight for the 2 seed. At least it's in the Garden. Astra said, the playoffs could have been a blessing in disguise because it showed we do have a bench. They've always had a bench. The problem is that when guys got hurt, they had to put the bench in the starting lineup. Like Josh Hart is a part of the bench. McBride is a part of the bench. Hartenstein is a part of the bench. Now, I think Mitchell Robinson will come off the bench start next season because I think Hartenstein's earned that starting spot, at least the chance to keep that starting spot come the start of next season. But, like, you got Robinson, you got Josh Hart, and you got Deuce McBride coming off the bench next year. And Bogdanovich. Like, they've always had a bench. That's a crazy bench unit, So, now we're off. Deborah Flowers. What's up, Deborah? Try Middleton. He was a very good player. I don't know what you mean, try Middleton. Mark said the Patrick Ewing brick layup haunts me, and ESPN just showed it. They did just show it. They went through all the game 7s for both teams, and they just showed the missed finger roll. They did. Charlie said game 7 will be the Knicks' first and maybe their last do-or-die game in this year's in the playoffs. Yeah. Yep, went up 3-1 against the 76ers. Ended up winning it in 6. They were up 3-2 here. Now they're going to go to a game 7. Deborah said Brunson played horrible, very selfish. That's why we lose. I hate this. Whenever people start talking about Brunson played selfish, he didn't. He just had a bad shooting game. You know, I don't know what to say. He had a bad shooting game in the first half. He was great in the second half, but everyone else in the second half didn't show up in the second half. Hartenstein was terrible. I think Hartenstein was absolutely terrible tonight because we know what level of player he can be. He was absolutely a non-factor defensively. He was a complete non-factor defensively. They looked right past him. They didn't even care that Hartenstein was there. This is the kind of game that I think Mitchell Robinson could have helped with, considering the Pacers were just like, we're going to go down into the paint. And it's like, you're missing your best rim protector, Mitchell Robinson. Asher said, he was double dirty, so he had to pass to McBride and Dante. Yeah. And then when they single covered him in the second half, he cooked. But he didn't get much from anybody else at all. Like I said, Hartenstein was a non-factor. You can't be a non-factor in this game. You can't. Right? How many times did I say Hartenstein's name tonight? Whether it was a rebound, a block shot, like he had a couple of nice assists tonight. Cool. Awesome. Great. Hit 4 points. Everybody was singing his praises the last game. He coming off of probably his best game of his career to an absolutely, stinker tonight. You need better from your guys. I said before, you can't with the fact that you don't have guys left, you can't afford for guys to have bad games. Brunson had a bad first half. Hartenstein had a bad game. Josh Hart gets hurt and is pretty non-existent after the injury. DiVincenzo has a good first half, bad second half. McBride has a good first half, bad second half. You can't survive that. You need everybody to play well. Namar said, hopefully we get Anunoby back soon. Well, we'll see. But that's going to be it. Appreciate you guys. Relic, Peter, Deborah, Astra, Relic again, Karan Clark, everybody. Appreciate you guys. See you Sunday, 3:30. 3:30 game on Sunday. So, see you guys then. I'm out. Bye, everybody. Game 7 in the Garden on Sunday. Remember, 3:30 start time. I'm out. Bye.